fan of Nemesis draft. I feel like they need to like destroy the laning stage, or they're gonna have severe damage issues. They also have a lot of catch for this NP, which is pretty much the hero that can bring damage unless Mac has like this perfect game on the puck. So I still favor the Raiden a little bit more.
Okay. I mean, I favored them also a little bit more. I'm a bit worried about the Primal Beasts game. He's really gonna need that BKB fast to be able to do essentially anything, as the Clockwork will have his number in its entirety. But for the rest, it does look at least like a very entertaining game with hopefully a lot of plays. Reason. Oh, DC. Yeah, and obviously one of the sadder things that we don't see a flashy hero on Schem. He's just gonna be playing Dum Dum Ogre.
Yeah, that's true. We did see Scam go nuts when he had his higher ceiling heroes. All I wish for is a little bit more action. Not gonna lie, I think day one was kind of a snooze fest, and I would love to see these teams feeling a little bit more confident, just playing, because like we had so many games where like 40 minutes in we had 15 kills.
Well, they are going in for a fight. Smoke breaks. Can they catch anything? No, they can't. You're playing against Clockwork level 1. If you get caught by the cogs, it's over. So yeah. Plus, you have an ogre with learning curve. Dum Dum. No spells. Not ideal to take a fight there.
Yeah, but the whole thing where they put this Primo against the clock, it's very amusing to me. I really agree with you in that front. Like you arguably got a worse lane against Puck, and you're still like making the Primo's life harder. I guess that probably means Yopaj doesn't like to play Primo as much as Nico does.
Yeah, I think that's kind of...
Because from what I remember, when like in every Forest team, or Nico, apparently that's his new name, he always was the person that played Primal. Like he would be sacked so hard and he would still deliver. So that's definitely like one of his favorite heroes. He might know something about Clock here that we don't.
Well, then I'm curious to see what he can get done here on the Primal Beast, but he's already getting bounced around by the pesky clock. And I mean, it's not only the cogs that are destroying the hero, but it's also the battery assault spam, where you can't cast a single spell to get away. That's
this is a BKB rush game if I've ever seen one. Like it's just phase boots, windlace, BKB probably.
He does have a great lane partner in the Snapfire with Lil Shredder can blow the cogs up, and of course
yeah, that's fun.
He's also, like, Tim's is farming up those cogs. It's 20 gold per cog, so... Oh, bottom lane, Scam, dropping low, looks to be first blood, throws out the blood grenade, misses the target. And that is first blood for the Dire.
Okay. Very nicely done. Very curious to see how Natsumi is going to skill his points here. Because, when you have an Ogre, there's always like this argument that you could go full farming mode with Bloodlust. But
2 points
you
ignite.
do have good potential with Battery Assault as well.
Yeah, the burn from Ignite's just too disgusting. And yeah, he's going for a Fire Blast, so it's more of a kill lane that he's looking for. Akashi is just tanking the entire Primal Beast trample. It does nothing to him.
Mid lane though, very good for Yopaj so far. And it was the same in the other matchup. Like he was destroying the lane and then he got killed. So he just needs to be, make sure that Mac doesn't do too much damage to him.
Yeah, he can dodge a decent amount of the damage every once in a while with that mischief, but Mac has the bottle, and that is the issue. He just has so much more sustain than a Monkey King does.
Yeah,
As
it's really hard to
he,
get the Jingo on puck.
yeah, elusive with the curveball facet these days on all the pucks, and they got used to it.
Yeah,
Let's say like all those vector targeted spells. It's taken a bit of time, but players have gotten really good at them.
Yeah. It took way longer than I thought for people to try this facet out, but in general, it feels like everyone prefers it. Just, you know, pro players take time to adapt sometimes.
I still really can't do the Grimstroke one. The timing on that one, it feels so off.
Yeah. Damn, I mean they're putting a lot of pressure. Yes, Cam fat first blood, but the centaur is having a really tough time. 13 CS.
He does have himself the Helm of Iron Will already for his Dominator. I'm curious. No Primal Beast Dominator. You know, I was thinking maybe, but
Could get the
no
speed
hurrah.
creep.
It's
And it
just
looks like
gonna be the BKB rush, I guess.
Eopage is going for the same Orchid build that we saw against Puck last time.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Forces the puck to get a BKB. Last time there was also a disruptor in the game, so was kind of now the Yule Scepter is already like enough of an answer. There, he kind of needed to have a Yule's and a BKB or something to keep going. Oh,
Very true.
Lion taking a lot of damage there.
Yeah. The Bloodlust from Scam have been pretty good. Like, he's always putting himself in a position where the Ignite hits both heroes. Like, he's isolating both of them. Very good usage of his spells.
Well, Scam is good, you say? Who would have thunk?
Yeah, I mean, he might be dumb, but he's very good.
Yopaj though, 36 and 9 on the Monkey King mid. That is kind of insane. Yeah, this is what you expect from a Monkey versus Puck matchup.
Yeah.
But
really
it's
good performance.
even like the Primal. Look at 35 last hits on the Primal in a lane against Clockwork. Speaking of which, Clockwork's just not there, so he has a free. Akashi on the NP can't lane close to the Primal if Clockwork isn't there, because you just straight up die.
By the way, they will get a rune at least. Oh, never mind. It's actually
Jingu Mastery and an amplified damage on the Monkey King. Yeah, he's going for that Centaur.
Yeah. You might get it. The Centaur seems to be unaware. The stun gets used. This looks like a kill to me.
Yep, Raven. Not much he can realistically do there. Slowly ran down, they get the kill and walk away. Good rotation there from Yopaj. And all three lanes being heavily won at the moment.
Yeah. Great start. And I mean, we talked when the Dire heroes don't have a good start, when the supports don't get their sixes, might be lacking damage to these bulky heroes. Sure, the Monkey King isn't the bulkiest one. They're gonna try and steal the XP rune, but work out.
Yeah. Yeah, Ogre ain't gonna walk that way, and the other end, Ponyo just got scared off by a gigantic primal beast charging at him. And though he is technically pretty good against it, it's not ideal to just get smacked around.
They're still very small compared to East. And yeah, I mean, this is looking like a pretty clear-cut start. The Gyro can start jungling soon. The Monkey King will be able to quickly rotate to the lanes. And they need to wait. Like, they need level 6 on the center, but right now he's level 4. And I guess Puck needs a rune if he wants to be able to do something.
And yeah, the Mac is not too far behind. It's only a 1k lead. It feels, in terms of last hits, like it should be a lot more. The one that is most surprising to me, though, is that the Centaurs had that bad of a lane. Because I rarely see a Centaur lose this lane.
It's Ogre, man. Ogre just makes things so hard. And that's another rune that, unfortunately, Mac wasn't able to pick up. He got unlucky twice in the same side. The mid tower, the top tower falls. This is great stuff coming from the Radiant.
Aureus.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Primal Beast is top net worth. Like,
oh, yeah, we were afraid for his lane, and he's just owning.
If you have that many counters to him, then he should actually be countered. Like, your entire draft was, okay, let's make sure he doesn't have a good lane. And then he just walks away with a very good game.
Yeah, like, the hardest part is actually, like, this timing between the laning... oh, Puck is in the pretty good spot.
Okay. Yo, Pudge. There's a Dream Coil thrown out. Ogre is trying to block anyone chasing in. Akashi TP's in as well. Scam is the one being left behind. Yo, Pudge running out of there. Has backup coming in with Tim's, who is luckily enough not level 6. Otherwise, that would have been a turnaround. But they do take down Scam. And Yo, Pudge, luckily enough, walks away with no harm. And back to full HP. Thanks to Bound the Strike. Top lane. Nico is pushing forward. Is going for the Blink Dagger first. Item instead of the BKB.
Okay, wants to potentially kill this Puck. That is one of the initiations they're gonna have, so you can blink to orchid.
Gongs on Clockwork. And the kisses come in as well. So pretty aggressive for that kill in mid, but they do skewer it. Nico's also nearby in case it's needed.
And this is gonna push away the Puck, which means that's a third rune in a row he cannot really contest. And this is the only playmaker they have at the moment. So very unfortunate here that Mac doesn't really have any means to assist the side lanes that are bleeding so much.
You know, I always find it very strange to see a like, the innate ability of Primal Beast is just weird to me.
Oh yeah,
the
Colossal?
The Colossal 40% extra damage to buildings. Like, so? it feels so boring. Oh, they are going in onto Jarkov. A lot of AoE damage coming out from him with the call down. Center Stampede as well. And they will lose Natsumi in the end, but the rotations are here. Who will be left behind? Pulverize on Akashi, but a nice interrupt, but a cookie leaps him on top of Akashi. Chase from Yopaj going in. Akashi dropping low. Dream Coil gets thrown onto two. One gets snapped. The other one as well. Raven going back in. Yopaj dropping low. A lot of magic damage comes through. Mac needs to be careful as he's getting ran down by Nico on that Primal. And it's a full team wipe. They lost 2, but they get 5.
Damn, bro. This Primal Beast is out of control. And this is pretty much his Blink Dagger. He's gonna farm the Blink as he goes back to the base. And this is just a pristine start for him. Like, it doesn't matter their counters. Like, hookshot's not even available for Ponyo right now, and it's almost 12 minutes in.
Yeah, this is very worrisome that the enemy Primal is this absolutely, because it's also, Primal is one of the heroes that if he doesn't get good farm, he just never in the game will get good farm. He just falls off a cliff at a certain point. But he's got so much of a lead right now. Yeah, that doesn't feel like it's gonna be possible to happen.
I love that they're gonna smoke. There's no hookshot counter initiation, so unless the line is like literally beside the Puck, it's 100% certainty kill on anyone. For now, they might actually just get the clock, which, you know, worst case scenario for them, but the kill might transition into the tower. It's fine.
Oh, there they go in, and they don't need that. The kisses. At the point you'll get taken down with that Blink Dagger reveal. Natsumi is going for the Aghanim Scepter first item, so he's just primarily focused on farming this game.
Bro, the Colossal with Bloodlust, that's low-key very strong against towers, not gonna lie.
It is a weird hero to see hit stuff in general.
Yeah.
Especially because how trample works. Like, you can't hit stuff when you're trampling.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, go hit towers.
Ice Frog hero, right? Like, where it feels like in the past, like, heroes wouldn't have all of the tools to do everything. And I like that. Like, in a way, it feels very old school to me.
Yeah,
I'm struggling to like give another example, but I feel like in the past heroes, like, you know, they had flaws or things that sometimes wouldn't make sense, but at the same time it made it interesting.
I mean, the same thing with Timbersaw, right? He throws out his chakram and he can't hit. He's like, Don does the same, throws the hammer. That one makes sense because you throw the hammer. So, I mean, to be fair, they all kind of make sense because he needs to trample. He needs his arms. Don needs to throw the hammer, so he can't hit without the hammer.
Chakram breaks trees, but you need trees to move with your other spell, right? So it's like there are flaws, or there's like drawbacks to your abilities.
Yeah, so you have to be careful in how you play. Which, thank the Lord. Otherwise, you just
big
AFK.
smoke rotation here with level 6 available for the Clockerino. They are looking for the Gyro, and he's gonna show, so might be dead.
Ogre is level 9, by the way. Going in onto the Gyro, shot everything thrown with the Stampede as well. They still have a Dream Coil available. Nico charging forward. He's stomping away at Mac, and the puck is dead. He got Stream Coil, but he can still continue on with a couple of smacks here, as they will find themselves 3. Again, they lose the Gyro, but they get, what, 4 kills in response?
Yeah.
So, I think they're pretty okay with that trade. Philippines! Philippines! They said that yesterday as well. They used that voice line from Team Nemesis in the first game, and not in the second and the third.
Dude, this Prime was 6-0 and 3. That is an absolute showing from Nico. This hero might not be up. Like, you picked 2 counters, man. This is their first pick hero. They put it like in kind of a shitty lane for Primo, and it didn't matter at all. I feel like you're gonna have to first phase ban this.
Yeah, this feels very comfortable for Nico. They do have an MP that is pretty farmed on the other side. Akashi is going for the Mjolnir, so it is a fast farming build. Instead of going for like a Spirit Vessel to be more active early on. But it's not... yeah, it's good to try and keep up on the top net with charge. In the meantime, Monkey does have the Diffusal Blade done, so... Puck has to be anyone has to be very careful if he gets spotted by the Monkey. Speaking of which,
wait, that's a
nearby.
In an Orchid?
Wukong's down. Boundless misses though from Yopudge. And a little oopsie daisy. Jing walks away. Wukong's on cooldown.
That's unfortunate. Wait, did you mean the Monkey King has Diffusal and Orchid? Or did you...
No, I just said Diffusal, I think. Sorry, Orchid. No,
oh, okay,
I get confused myself.
Okay, just making sure. I'm like, damn, it's farmed.
Yeah, no, he just got the counter for the Puck, who of course went Witchblade first and is going Blink Dagger next, so won't have any saves against it. They do spot the Monkey jumping around because of the Observe Ward in the lane. TP out of there. They get to the other side just in the nick of time. That's where Skem and Nico need to be a bit careful because there's a gang squad heading their direction.
And that's the problem, like, all of the towers are full HP here, and there's not a lot of siege besides the Nature's Prophet on Nemesis, so I'm not sure. Like, they need these big moves to be able to take a tower, but they're just gonna lose a hero here, or will they?
Well, a lot of damage onto the centaur. He got silenced as well, so he can't stampede. Now he gets the cast off, and it looks like Jing at least will die.
Oh.
And that's Monkey. Raven gets a stun in. Hook shot. Oh, Yopaj has a boundless strike. Gets the heal going, but there's Akashi. He's going to get silenced up. And Yopaj trying to run away. Ponyo trying to block him. They get the kill secured. In comes the kisses of death. Dream Coil holds him in place. Nico still chasing after Mac, but shouldn't be able to reach. There's going to be the save attempt, and the puck of Mac gets out thanks to Jing.
Oh, they get the stun on the
Raven.
line here. It's the multicast.
And they're going to go in on to Scam. Call down is a very nasty one, but they blow up Scam though. And quickly everyone needs to back off from this engagement.
It looked like a pretty smooth transition, but they don't punish Nemesis as much as they wanted. Super close, like the Monkey King ends up dying, but the Primal, the big boss, is still doing well, and that's a full BKB, minute 18 with Blink Dagger. He is, I mean, the only way to protect the puck now is hook shot. That's the only way you're going to stop the BKB pulverize.
Yeah, you're going to have to hit it perfectly. In the meantime, Akashi is top net worth on that NP. But it takes a while before the NP actually becomes scary in fights. As right now, you TP in and you get pulverized and you're dead.
Yeah,
and even if you get a BKB, you get pulverized and you're dead. So
yeah, maybe Lincoln's
not ideal.
BKB is the option.
And on the other end, you got Natsumi, who is just behind Akashi. He's got the Ags done, Dragon Lance going for the SNY. You still have a Primal Beast from Nico that is going Refresher next. Like, that's item number 3. Very early game. Yopaj got the shard, so now he can get away.
He's gonna need a mana base enchantment, so he gets a little bit more mana. You're fine, Mr. Poet.
Oh, pops the cogs, but doesn't pop the battery assault. Quick kill, and they're right next to the Tormentor, so that should be the
Yopaj looking for
shard.
Raven. I'm not sure if they have enough damage to kill him though. Yeah, there's a ward given vision of the center.
Free shard for Ogre, so that's the big old shield.
Nice.
Fire shield, pretty neat. Raven getting silenced. Jump in from Yopaj. But Ying misses the Earth Spike. Luckily enough, there's just no follow-up yet.
Scam has a Midas, by the way. Is gonna start to have a really good time.
God, he's a greedy bastard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
Tim's also very farmed at the moment, is going for the pipe after the mech. So yeah, they primarily have, for the longest time, they will only have magic damage on the Dyers, on Nemesis side. It's just, there's no physical for like the next 15 minutes.
I do like that he did buy a pipe on the center though. I talked about, you know, them having a pipe hero, and that's one of the reasons why this fight. Oh, okay, the plug just blinks forward here.
Okay, chasing in. Center Stampede has been used. And Nico trying to chase him down. Ponyo, can he get away? Has a hook shot, maybe to safety. But, nah, there's no hook shot to safety. Will get taken down. But it is, again, a big rotation, and they only catch out the clockwork. So it's not too bad for
but
Nemesis.
it's a big rotation that they defended tier 1, right? So they still only have one tower down on the Radiant side.
But if they manage to get Nico bottom, that would, he does have BKB. Don't think they can kill him. Like if Gyro is there, even Gyro is hard to kill now. He's got S and Y finish. He's got 2.6k HP on the Gyrocopter.
Just going for that status resistance against the Lion for the annoying to be chain stun. And even the coil. Very nice to be able to deal with that as they will smoke.
Oh, Jing got spotted out. It was a random shot on the high ground that hit the Lion dead center. And Oak shot away onto Raven. Can they catch up? Nico is closing in. There is no stampede for another 6 seconds. Pulverize comes out. Didn't pop the BKB though, BKB. And the Primal Beast needs to get out of there quickly. Center stampede back in. And Nico, you don't want to jump underneath the Primal. But there's a stun coming in. They really want that kill for the money, but he's going back in onto Jing. Takes him down. Akashi here in the middle of the fight will catch out the Primal, and that's a 7 kill she picked up. But the Mortimer's Kiss is coming in from downtown, and Akashi was too greedy for that one.
Damn, they got baited. They found the Primal Beast, but they had to use so much to kill him that they were out of juice. The gyro just shows up a little bit later and gets to do so much damage. That was what? He actually... Yeah, he was the highest damage. 3,000 damage from the flat cannon shots.
Yeah, Akashi, yeah, that was too greedy. CP's in the middle of 4 heroes just to kill the Primal. Yeah, no, that's suicide.
And he doesn't have BKB, so just hard to like. There's a lot of stuns, right? You have Boundless, you have Fire Blast, the missile. The Primal was dead, but there's also Kuki. Literally every hero on the Radiant side has sort of a low cooldown stun. Some heroes have multiple ones. Primal.
So that's definitely not ideal, though top side they might be looking for another fight. Now you also have to deal with the fire shield constantly from the Ogre. He's going for the he's almost done with the full Solar Crest, so they're going to be building up some defenses on their part. Nico, I assume, will be pressing that BKB a little bit sooner this time.
Yeah, that was his first death. Who actually got the kill on him?
I think it was Akashi.
Okay, yeah, that's huge. Still top net worth even after that death.
I love how the Primal is planning to go for a refresher, but like his mana pool is horrid.
Yeah. And that's with like a mana enchantment as well. So I think if you like play perfectly, you can get
with the Soul Ring you probably can, but it's close.
Yeah.
I remember Desire used to play a lot of Pulse 4 Primal Beast, and in a game he bought like 9 clarities because he just didn't have mana the entire time. It was really funny to constantly just follow the clarities flying towards him.
Yeah, he can buy 3 mangoes. I think we saw a game. Was it an Enigma? Like, there was definitely a player that got like this early refresher, and he had like a lot of mangoes on the backpack. I think it was. Maybe it was an Enigma. I'm not sure.
Was I mean Enigma doesn't
It was yesterday
have
for sure.
That many casting spells. Then it must have been Jabs, because that's, I think, the only Enigma that we saw.
Yeah, probably. Probably him.
I mean, same story with Ogre at the laning stage this game. He had like 4 mangoes in total. Kept sending new ones every single time to just spam Ignite. Someone's got to give him a creep wave, a creep camp though, because he's got a Hand of Midas charge, and you don't want to stack him, because then you get called Massive Pitus.
Oh no, he has a charge. It's fine. Just make sure that he.
Yeah, but they just took a camp right in front of his face.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Top side though, they're gonna go in on the monkey. Does have a BKB. Can he get the cast off? Finger comes out. No, he cannot. Yopaj is dead. Chasing for more, immediately going in for the Lion, turns his attention towards the center, who doesn't have a Stampede available anymore. The Mortimer's Kisses stop at the end, a 2-man Dream Coil, but Natsumi did not get caught in it. He also has a Satanic now on Natsumi, but Nico is stuck completely And they're going in onto the gyrocopter. No BKB available. They need to back off out of here. This is looking really rough. Mac is just going for the backline chase. And yeah, this is Natsumi still has the Satanic trying to heal up. Can he get the heals going? Is it going to be enough? The Satanic is healing him nicely. A lot of damage. Jing is almost dead. But no one drops on the dire side. Ponyo and Ying with just a sliver of HP managed to get out.
That was a pretty bad target selection from Nico. Like going for the centaur there were so many heroes he could have pulverized, and I guess they didn't have a lot of vision, so he just blindly blinked. But the fact that they go for the centaur made that fight so bad, and yeah, they bled 6,000 gold out of that fight.
Yeah, that wasn't anywhere close to ideal for them, as that was a painful. Yeah, the monkey just died at the start, and then they wanted to take a 4v5, and they're not that strong. I mean, the top net worth is Akashi, and right now Raven is third, Mac is fourth. Like the core, the supports farm different is a difference, but the core is close.
They need a clock right now. They need a missile instantly from Roshan. They're teaching some heroes. The scan connects, but there's a really good Radiant Ward. This is not easy to contest.
Yeah, but they have Stampede. He doesn't have a blink on Raven, but they're gonna hook shot into the pit. And Yopaj gets the Wukong's down, and the Clockwork is dead. They can't get in the pit, get the Aegis. And that's a big one. Turn their attention towards the Centaur, who does still have a Stampede. Will have to use it to disengage and dodge the Kisses of Death. TP in from Akashi. Yopaj walking further forward. Natsumi is going to be held in position as they try to maybe secure the damage, but they're just going to back off further.
I don't know if I lagged, but it felt like the hook shot landed on a phase shift puck.
It did land on a phase shift puck.
That is crazy. Like if it goes through, it would have hit the gyro or Roche and could have, you know, maybe pushed the gyro away from Roshan. That was very unlucky for the Clockwork.
Well, this game, initially expected it to be a complete wash and a one-sided stomp, but it turned on its head pretty effectively, as right now we're looking at a close game.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Goal lead still pretty insignificant. The scaling is one problem on the Dire side, but as you said, is when they actually get the Aghanim Scepter on Centaur, things do start to change, and he has it queued up, although he still also needs a Blink Dagger.
The Yopaj, Monkey King, and Nico's now bottom of the cores. Like, that's kind of the primal beast that you expect. It just doesn't keep up in farming. Yopaj is the same story. He's also struggling to keep up in terms of net worth. Akashi is top by quite a decent margin. Does do a lot of damage now as well. So the game is very doable here for the Dire side. The only difference is the supports on the Radiant have a lot of farm. So you have an extra Skem and the Tim Snapfire are pretty huge in pursuit.
Yeah, that Midas is paying off real hard. He already has level 3 Bloodlust. Definitely wants the 19 talent. And they're gonna smoke here with that Aegis. Refresher's down on the Primal, so that is a very big timing if they can get like a 2 pulverizers on 2 important cores. There is a Linkens on the puck though, so not the easiest target, Mr. Mac.
Yeah, he can't grab the puck. But the Primal, the Nate's Prophet would be ideal to grab. Preferably you'd kill off Raven, but that is very hard to do. Snap the coil immediately, trying to run away, as Nico will get the disengage going. He has that refresher, so he can go for a round 2 BKB anyway. That's why he doesn't
they draw bottom, like they just want to get some towers with the Aegis.
Yeah, They need to get something out of this Aegis. Because the game isn't as easy for them anymore as it was when, like 10 minutes ago.
For sure. They do get 2 towers. I wonder if they're gonna pull high ground here. It's only the first stages, so probably not. But I think you want to at least force them out of your side of the map. So you're gonna knock, but you have to make sure not to get drawn into this fight. Coil's gonna be back in 24.
Yeah, 3 TPs already back. I mean, the buildings are dropping fast, so you can't just let the gyrocopter hit the high ground and possibly, of course, that primal beast with the colossal.
Yeah, they do force them back. That's fine. They also did lose a tier 2 in the top side, so it's not like this was a free trade. They're gonna get the tier 2 mid, but that's probably the full extent of what they can get unless a bad fight ensues.
The big scary factor at this point is Centaur doesn't have a blink yet, so he hasn't been able to get any initiations. And afterwards, he's queued up the Ags. And the Ags is just like game winning when you have an NP with heavy right-click damage on your side.
Yeah, he did stop for. I mean, I definitely agree with the Crimson. You know, when you're against the gyro, but the Lotus Orb on top of it, I'm not sure. Like, it's obviously great against the Primal, but you're not gonna cancel Pulverize after it's used, so.
I think a lot of it is also the removal of the Orchid so that he can Stampede, because it almost went wrong a couple of times because of the Orchid usage.
True. Basher done for the Monkey King. As you said, this Monkey King not really having the greatest time.
Yeah, he's going for the Mjolnir next on the Monkey. I mean, this would not be a bad game to have gone for like a Mage Slayer Monkey King earlier on. The Orchid I can 100% understand, but at one point there was only spell damage on the die side. It has gotten a lot more problematic to deal with, but I mean, even still, the NP's main damage is like a big fat Wrath of Nature and Mjolnir procs.
I think it's mostly like the timing, right? Because once you get the Orchid, you really want the BKB, and after the BKB, Mage Slayer feels a bit more underwhelming just because it's sort of this early game type item, right? Oh wait, they're going through the portal here. They're gonna find the Clockerino, Ponyo. Oh, so lucky. The smoke breaks. Hello.
Yeah, that's a quick little kill there on the Clockwork, but that is again a Clockwork. Like, sure, you spent a smoke gank through the gateway and you only find the Clockwork. It's not really that problematic for the dire side. I mean, it's good if you can get a BKB Pulverize now, somehow, before the Clockwork's back, because that's the only way that they can get someone out of your Pulverize.
Oh, the Monkey King. Oh, they're camping the ward. Hello.
Oh, Yo Pudge gets caught, and 100-0 once again. Doesn't even have the chance to pop his BKB.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't really expect that, you know, just 4 heroes waiting in that high ground. He was even in the Mischief form, but gets caught anyways. Not the easiest game, and they're gonna lose a tier 2 on top of this. No real trade happening. So things, this NP, he is a big problem now. Like, you cannot underestimate the DPS he's gonna bring to these fights.
Yeah, and he's almost level 25, so then he has that global, the constant cooldown reduction on TP. So he'll be everywhere, always. And it's gonna be very hard to catch him.
Not only he is almost 25, he is literally 25 now. So, ready to be teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, and compared to, I mean, the gyrocopter 4-second flak down cooldown, flak cannon cooldown is nice, but it's like, sure.
Yeah,
it's disappointing comparatively.
Remember when it was extra hits? Ooh, those were the days. There's like 3 extra flat cannon hits. It felt so much better.
Well, now he has 3 flat cannon attacks on his level 20 talent, so...
Maybe it was more then. Yeah, I think it was +4 on 25. Yeah, it's arguably better.
Oh, Nico catches the line, but he glimmers. Can he kill off the line? No, he charges the wrong direction, gets hook shotted. Did pop the refresh a second. BKB snaps it. He's trying to run away, but Nico is dead, and a 5-man move will secure the primal. He doesn't have a BKB refresher for the Roche fight if they're going Roche now on the Dire side.
Yeah, it is up. This is problematic. They're getting picked off. Like, this is the second core that dies in the last like 5 minutes. I mean, they have buyback on the primal, but as you said, it's not gonna be very meaningful. No BKB for 60. They're gonna camp this ward. Smoke breaks, nighttime. Oh, they jumped forward.
Can they continue forward? Nico doesn't even want to buy back. They have no stampede for another 7 seconds. Going in on Mackey, silenced up on the side, and the puck is dead. Turn their attention towards more. The kisses come out. They have to run away, but the stun on Takashi with the multicast. Great force staff to the lower ground. Will get the TP away, and no bash comes in, but that is too dead with Centaur Stampede use right in front of Roche. And they have about a minute to clear Roche, and that's what they are going to do. But that was a bit of a disaster on the Dire part.
I'm surprised they tried to smoke at nighttime through this area with no vision. Like, if they just force Roshan and, you know, take the fight on your own terms, to me it felt like such a better option. Instead, like, they don't even need to use the primal buyback at the end of the day. That is such a letdown here. They were coming back and now they get the clock, so it's not going to steal the stages.
And yeah, now they also have the banner, so they can actually push high ground. It's not like the Dire has a great high ground defense. Like, they've got hook shot. That's
defense.
It. Yeah,
I guess they have the Crimson Guard. Like, that's the extent of their high ground defense.
A big item that's almost up is going to be that Ags on the Centaur. He's 200 gold away from that mark. That's why he's farming Ancients on the other side of the map. Once he's got that one, they can extend the fight quite a lot longer. But yeah, Akashi is just constantly TPing back and forth and back and forth, making sure the creep waves are not gonna be pushed towards the Dire side.
He waited for the gyro to be slotted and he gets a butterfly. That evasion against the Monkey King against the gyro is pretty underrated. Oh, they go in. 2 minutes done.
There's a Boundless in response. Silence comes out as well. Gyrocopter, of course, still has the Aegis for 4 minutes. Raven needs to stampede out of there. He's stunned up. He's gonna get pulverized. He's dead. No buyback available. Akashi's gonna get caught, but there's another charge coming forward. Nico's dropping low to Akashi. He's actually Nico that's the one that's dead, but inside the Wukong's command, Akashi, his BKB is ended. And the Nature's Prophet has no way out. The Nature's Prophet is dead 100 seconds. And that is, yeah, that's probably base. Like, Aegis is still here. Gyrocopter has all the buffs he wants. Puck can't do anything to help.
That's the problem with their lineup, right? He buys the eggs so he can card the DNP, but he's the only hero that can actually show that can be the spawn for the Dire. And we talked about this. I guess the Clockwork could have maybe initiated use buyback instead.
Yeah, but he needed to use it for the primal if he gets pulverized.
Yeah, that's the they have way too many squishes on the Dire.
There's no fortification either, so
yeah, it's
GG. They just got ran down and
like he had to initiate, but he also had no buy, so it's such a weird position for him.
Yeah, it's the only thing that they were lacking was high ground defense, and he was their high ground defense, but he just bought game one in terms of draft. Because this one is like, if Akashi has a good lane, he could just destroy this entire game single-handedly.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I think it's a bit closer. I'm still going slightly Aureus, but it is. It's kind of it's a very different game. Like they don't have that much push. I feel like this Jakiro is actually gonna have to do a fair amount. So maybe he's gonna get like more than one pointing liquid fire to help with the early push. But overall, it's all on Akashi. Like if he has a bad lane, this game can like quickly go from 50-50 to like 85-15.
Philippines. Oi. Well, let's see if they'll keep doing that during the game, or if when it goes wrong, the Philippines stops.
Well, we'll see how much they love their own country here, as it's gonna be a mid tanking. So Mac, this is not the easiest lane for tanking, but I'm imagining he's just gonna be stacking a lot for himself. This, and that's the thing, right? When I now thinking about it, the Dire team, like they want to farm with all three cores at the beginning. Like none of these heroes wants to make rotations, which could be a problem. I feel like they're gonna rely a lot on stacks.
Yep, they do have an Enchantress, so stacking should be pretty doable. Heavy stacks in that regard, and obviously Dark Willow on the other end. But you are right, they are a lot more farm oriented in the early game, whereas Natsumi could level 2 TP to an ally to help in the lane, stuff like that.
Yeah,
very quickly.
I think the upside is that they don't have the best heroes to steal stacks. Storm is really the only one that can steal early stacks. But maybe that's like they're like, yeah, sure, maybe they can scout it, but best they can do is fight us over the stacks, not really just steal it.
I really find the Helm of the Dominator anti-mage build just weird.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's building here. Wait, the Dark Willow might be dead here. Oh yeah, Blood Grenade. This might be enough.
In tower range with the Tango should be fine.
Okay.
No.
Very close.
Just
Yeah, close, but no cigar. Will take quite some time until he's got the full regen going. Does get the full healing salve and back to full HP as well on Jing. Tried to.
We were talking about
be a bit
weird
annoying.
innates. I find Pixie does such a weird innate. Like, I get it as like a support thing, but I don't know if I think it fits Dark Willow.
Oh my god, I've never seen that innate.
Yeah, like that's why he survived. Like, just you get the extra.
I was already wondering how he healed so fast, but
Yeah,
that is
it's a
kind of
weird
cool.
innate.
you were winning.
So, would you make more mana out of a Clarity in Shadow Realm?
What do you mean?
Like, because it increases your mana regen as well while in this state. So if you Shadow Realm while you have a Clarity on you, do you then get more mana back than you used?
I don't think so, because it's just like 5 seconds, right? So it would be, I don't know.
How much is it Clarity? 6 mana regen.
You get
on
30
the target.
mana. Yeah. So
Yeah,
instead of
okay.
instead of spending 80, you spend 50. Which is, it's all right.
But the regen with the healing salve, that was kind of wild. How much he healed. Then again, if you got hit by dual breath, it would all get negated quickly. Yo Pudge in the meantime
Right.
is
Hear me out.
Destroying
Core
Mac.
Willow Mac Rush. Or is only healing? Does it work?
It's that's
HP
not
regen.
HP regen.
Yeah.
So
GG.
that's why the healing salve worked.
Yeah. Okay,
So I
never
heard
mind.
you out and I decline.
Is there any HP? high HP region. All right, Tarask first item heart on Willow. Press Shadow.
Yeah, and all you do is just and then you get ags so that you're constantly in the Shadow Realm hitting people. And you get out and you're back to fully. It's like Juggernaut with the Omni Slash, where when his talent was level 20 instead of 25.
And you buy Blade Mail. GG. You just never die.
Yeah, they'll never kill you. Just
you're
permanently
cosplaying as
uptime.
Yeah.
Dark Willow with Blade Mail, that's actually kind of nutty. Terrible, but interesting.
Yeah, you have to get back to making videos.
Oh god, no. I already have to try and survive those Slark plus 4s in my pubs that go for Dominator.
Yeah.
I can't handle more of those shenanigans in my pubs.
Yeah, but if you think about it, there's not gonna be any Dominators anymore because there's only gonna be Shadow Realm, Heart of Tarask.
Oh yeah, I think that's
probably
even worse.
Are worse than the Helm of the Dom Slarks.
I mean, the Helm of the Dom Slarks still counter all my hordes, which is, I think, the point that I hate the most.
Well, laning stage-wise, looks like the Storm is, having the time of his life, as he should. Do we have any Stecarinos? Not.
I mean, to be fair, this game has primarily been on pause, so
Yeah.
no one has had time to do anything just yet. There's a tag team hit on Akashi, but he's definitely going to blink out in a sec.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying for the anti-mage, because tag team is pretty low mana. Just, even if he tries to burn your mana, it's always going to be a beneficial trade for the Tusk to hit him.
And now Nico is out of mana. Marcy is a hero that has a terrible mana pool in general, but also pretty costly mana costing spells.
Yeah.
Oh. Mac does get the bottle refilled. And Yopudge will get it defended so that he gets the bottle refilled by Skem. But Yopudge is absolutely doing a terrific job in mid.
Yeah. The more I think about it, I don't know how I feel about this Nemesis draft. Because, like, if you rush Blink on Sand King, who is going to be playing with you? I guess you have to go to, like, the Beastmaster lane. Because you're not going to the Anti-Mage lane. It's kind of I don't know. It just feels like a hard game for the Sand King, even if he has a good game, which right now, he's having an okay time. Tusk
is dropping low, and that's first blood secured for the Dire side.
Alright. Great start for the Anti-Mage. Do you see this giant mango with face in it?
Yeah. That's weird.
Beautiful.
It's weird.
Very beautiful. Ench just stealing the stacks, so he is just getting creeps from the dire stacks they're trying to pull out, and Tusk rotating to the mid lane. Do they have a dust? They have a sentry.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Top net with Akashi on that anti-mage top lane is
Oh, sentry gets found.
Spot. Can they kill him? Epicenter used. He's surrounded by enemies on all angles and will get taken down. Skem gets that kill secured. In the meantime,
for the storm.
Akashi has the Helm of the Dominator done.
Okay.
On the anti-mage, and they're gonna go in for Nico as well. Of course, in about a minute there is the good old experience shrine spawning, so that's gonna be a big one. But Akashi top net worth by quite a decent margin already.
Alright, so it's a tower down. That's a great start for Akashi. I mean, the rotation from the Tusk felt meaningful, but at the same time, it did came with a cost. And if they're gonna try and go for this experience rune, they do have the wave pushed up very aggressively.
And they do have NP that can TP. So far, we haven't seen Natsumi make a single move yet, but no, they're just gonna fight on the other side. But it's gonna be 2 experience shrines going to the Dire side, so it's gonna take a while before we get to see Walrus Punch in this game.
Yeah, I mean, just huge from the Dire. Like, you're gonna stop the supports. They really need levels, and this anti-mage just snowballing. Definitely what they needed to start this game. They will kill the Beastmaster on the bottom lane. It's gone.
Yeah, but in response, Natsumi dropping low. Yo Punch running the other direction, and there is the anti-mage on the chase.
Oh, he can't TP. There's a Mana Void. He's 100% dead on Yo Punch.
Yeah, Akashi gets that kill.
Dire's bottom tower.
And that is a very big one. His net worth is pretty freaking high.
Yeah, I mean, Akashi's zoning. Like, he's an anti-mage, and he's all 3 kills in this game. That's crazy.
Well, this is his time to show what he's made of and step up to the plate for his team. Because they need a big performance out of him to turn this one back around in the series.
Very true. I mean, it is technically a great anti-mage game. Like, the only response is the Marcy, and Marcy not having the best time. Definitely not as good of a game one for Nico.
In the meantime, Natsumi going for the Mjolnir rush, so no Spirit Vessel this time around either for the safe lane NPs. I mean, it feels like someone had to go for a Spirit Vessel on the Radiant side. Against this Dire lineup?
Yeah, I guess the region of the Dark Willow? You need to stop that Pixie Dust.
Well, okay, not necessarily that. But Sand King Beastmaster, those are especially nasty. So, Ealing Skem gets ran down by the creep army. And while all that's going on, Akashi takes the gateway to push the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane out of the running as well.
Yeah, they did finish Helm of the Dom on the Marcy, so now she will also be jumping around with her creep. And I mean, the NP is still farming pretty well. Just gonna go straight up Maelstrom. So things are alright, but this anti-mage is definitely just creating a lot of chaos, and they're gonna get another tower. For an anti-mage lineup to get 2 towers mid to 9, it's amazing.
Yeah, he's very active on the anti-mage, knowing that he's currently the strongest hero on the map. And honestly, at any point in the game, is probably going to be the strongest hero on the map.
Yeah, with this good of a start, I don't think he's going to be feeling threatened anytime soon. Courier from Enchantress gets killed. Storm just cutting the wave here.
The funny part about anti-mage is, like with the Helm of the Dominator, I understand it, why they go for it these days, but if he had a Battle Fury now...
Yeah.
It always is that feeling, if he had a Battle Fury now...
Oh, they find... Oh, they miss the shards. Can they kill the Enchi? Yes, they can. Holy crap.
They do, with tag team level 3 and a Marcy Unleash, they definitely do have the damage to take down the Enchantress, but it has just ended. TP back topside for Akashi, looking for Nico. There's going to be the Mana Drain, there's the Mana Void available as well. Nico's got nothing to work with. Mac is here, has the burrow, needs to get in range of Marcy, and with that slow from the anti-mage, it will come to fruition.
Yeah, they will get a tower out of this at least. The creep and the catapult wave survived, so it's still good. They really needed like some extra breathing room. And they also get the mid tier 1. So overall, even though they kill Nico, this feels very, very nice if you're Aureus.
Yeah, the question, it's really Raven and Mac have not the greatest amount of farm. They are trying to recover at the moment, got some ancient stacks there on the Sand King. Beastmaster, he's going for the Helm of the Overlord, so we'll be able to get farm at that point. But it was, for the most part, anti-mage solo at the top, but because of those two towers, all three cores on the Radiant side are creeping up on Akashi's net worth.
Yeah, like the game starts to get annoying for this anti-mage when they have Blink Dagger on Tusk. Because if they can like blink Walrus Punch into Vortex, he might still die. And you know, for now, this anti-mage is king, and will probably be king for 8 to. I mean, I guess it is a persona, so queen, but 8 to 10 minutes should be fine. The timing starts to. It really depends on how good of a game Teams is gonna have. Which right now, it's not that great of a game. They're going for the end. Walrus Punch? Is this enough?
He is elusive. There's a Mana Void available.
Oh my god, the NT's here.
And he does die to Natsumi in the end. But they do get the kill onto Yopudge in response.
It was not the greatest rough nature. I think he cast it on top of the anti-mage, not enough DPS. I mean, yeah, it's such a fat anti-mage that it does take a while to bring him down.
And Natsumi manages to get that kill, so he is now creeping up on that net worth of Akashi. There's a gateway taken by Nico together with Tims, looking for Raven, who is going to be walking back in time, but instead they're going to focus, I guess, on the experience shrine that will spawn in 30
Yeah, I think
seconds.
They thought Raven was going to be there, but you can still probably kill him if you wait. Yeah, they're going for this. I like this move. Can't see Raven away.
If he goes for the shrine, he dies. Yopudge in the meantime dies. That's a pretty painful death. As Yopudge is now bottom of the course, as dropped fast on that net worth charge.
Yeah,
Raven's dead.
King with the brambles, just way too much lockdown for the storm.
Or is he dead? No, they're just completely ignoring him right now. Huh. He is reasonably tanky, but tag team with Unleash is enough to kill him. In the meantime, Akashi, Nico is rotating closer towards the anti-mage.
They do see him.
And he quickly gets out. Yeah, indeed. The Blink Dagger is really needed on the Tusk to make any play.
That is a Mjolnir done for Natsumi though. He can definitely start TPing once you get the Tusk or Storm initiation to help with the fights.
Well, he hasn't really TP'd in to help that much so far, so... It's more of a farm-oriented Nature Prophet instead of the early game fight. I don't know if you want to take this game oriented. Late, oh, Ponyo, Enchantress. There is a TP going in. Has a lot of HP, but not enough as Ponyo does get taken out in the end.
A lot of deep dire wards, which make these moves pretty obvious. There's one close to the mid tier 2. There's another one very hard to take down wards as well. So I think the warding game from Nemesis is looking pretty sharp. Just allows the anti-mage to play pretty safe. He did finish Battle Fury now, so we'll start to get that farm even faster.
Well, they are having some lag issues, so hopefully that can get sorted ASAP, so we can get ourselves back in towards the game, which is, I mean, it is a nil bite. This can easily, one bad TP from NP and he's dead. He has a Mjolnir, which is nice, but he's also a sitting duck if Anti-Mage jumps him, or if he gets roared. Hell, anyone that catches him can kill. Like, even Dark Willow can kill him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty slow game because like you want to stop this anti-mage, but he's clearly too hard to kill before the Tusk Blink Dagger, and they still need like 1,000 gold for that. So it's way too. Wait, are they going for the Senti? They might be. Oh,
Okay, can they kill him off? Yes, they can. The Marcy damage output is more than plenty.
holy shit, bro!
Yeah, that's
Dire's bottom tower
I mean, they're nowhere to a point in the game where anyone is tanky just yet. And you're also at a point where Akashi, he's got the Battle Fury, so he just wants to farm.
Yeah, definitely not ready to. I mean, he's hard to kill, but he doesn't necessarily want to like join fights unless he knows exactly where everyone is, which is not the case at the moment. MP going for Hurricane Pike, so no early BKB just yet. As they are eyeing the Tusk here.
Tim's
Team should
quickly
be
gonna
fine.
go back. Through the gateway to the other side. They marked up Raven that they want to kill. And there's Nico chasing MPTP as well. The Roar does get thrown out, but in the Ice Path and Macro Pyre and the whole shebang, they do manage to take him down. With another kill coming in for the Radiant side, and there is just zero response coming out from Nemesis.
Yeah, and that's, I think, kind of what I thought was going to happen a bit earlier, which is you have this Blink Sand King, but he cannot play with anyone. So they can just get pickoff after pickoff because everyone is farming. They find the Yanch, but that's definitely not the target.
Radiant's middle tower
Just
is
sets
under
up to
attack.
get way too easily.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, there's just they're just getting picked off one by one, and they have no response themselves. They don't have items on their supports to make a play. Obviously, Peacemaster would need a blink, but he's going for the aura build with the pipe as his next item. They do find Scam, which Jakiro is a very tanky hero, but without any support, they do manage to take that kill. Scam once again having lag issues.
Not the fun, no, not the funniest position to be. We had a lot of pauses yesterday as well. A bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess it's just the region. At least it gives you, you know, the feeling that you're still in doing South American Dota.
Yeah, I mean, the pause helps, but I can't help but feel like it's 3 a.m. right now.
Oh,
Not
only
usually the
3
time that I
a.m.
cast. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a long night and then a long day, so don't worry. I mean, hopefully it's gonna be a long day. We had 9 games yesterday. I don't remember the last time like I cast 3 BO3s and we went to all 3 games. Wait, no, never mind. The last series was 2, I think.
Yeah, the last series was 2.
Okay.
Yesterday.
But still pretty long games regardless.
Oh yeah, we had almost hour-long games.
Has fallen.
Yeah, we had like 3 or 4 55-minute games.
If you count the pauses with it, though, a lot longer.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Okay, so
Nico has.
oh, they see the storm. That one dude, that's such a weird ward. He's not expecting this at all.
Roar, do they have the damage to take him down, though? Yes, they do. It got pretty close there. But luckily enough, both of them TP'd in to get the catch onto Yopudge, and another big kill. Finally, they get something in their own favor on
Yeah, this was the old
Nemesis.
Kai Assange. He probably would have survived with the status resistance, but doesn't have that anymore.
which they still pick it up because it's still very good. But I'm happy that it doesn't have this, because everything had status resistance at that point, and like even the Heaven's Halberd and stuff, so it got very annoying. Oh, jump in onto Akashi.
Mage gets found.
Macropire, Ice Bath. They go for Mac instead, and Akashi is gonna be lurking to see if he can find an entry here, but yeah, they don't give him an opportunity. And they're actually gonna find the Dark Willow as well, which opens up the Tormentor to be taken for the Radiant side.
Yeah, very good timing here. They're gonna instantly get this done. Tusk Shard is nice. They get scams, which is meh. Not a greatest shard.
That pretty terrible one. That's true.
Dire are scanning.
Okay, so game keeps unfolding here. The anti-mage did get surpassed by Nature's Prophet, even though his Manta is now ready. But you know, this is not the greatest Manta game. Like it's not the type of game where you have Manta and now you feel unkillable, because it's really all about that Tusk initiation. If they start the Warrior's Punch and he doesn't react, he might just be dead.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
and
attack.
I mean, this game is definitely not easy to win. Like, you're still playing. MP isn't a big fat int hero anymore anyway. He does have right click damage, so that is going to hurt. And he is getting to a point where it is going to hurt. Once he gets the PKB and Daedalus, even anti-mage has to be very careful in a fight. Like, yeah, you can blow up the storm, but Yopa is also going for a PKB to counteract the entire anti-mage shenanigans. And it doesn't feel like the other two cores, even though Raven is very farmed, Mac slightly less so, it hasn't felt like they are scary.
Yeah, that's another kill for Natsumi here. 6-0 and 1. Just oh,
Smoke
they're
bro.
coming. Lepage, they're coming.
Budge quickly getting away. Scam. Ice Bath Macropie does a lot of damage there. Actually, Dark Willow dropping low, almost taken down. Mac is dead. They will get a counter kill onto Scam, but this is not what they are looking for. And Akashi also uses Mana Void already in the fight, so they just have to bail.
Oh, they might get me.
Stun in, stun
Punch.
2. Nico's got stun 3, and they control him. Akashi's dead. What a mistake. He was too greedy right there. Yopaj gets the third, and an absolute disaster coming in for the Dire side. Yeah, that was a big mistake there. That's the only
that was
hero
such
that
a
you
great
cannot
play
lose.
From Yopaj, like he knew they were coming. He breaks the smoke, disengages, and they just kept going. I feel like they were way too greedy on the Dire side. As you said, there's no blink on this Beastmaster, so if only the Sand King initiates and you don't get the roar, you're not killing the storm. Like you need two cores hitting the storm to kill him. It's either the Anti-Mage and the Sand King, or the Sand King and the Beastmaster. Unfortunately, once the Sand King wastes the Burrow Strike there, the fight's over.
Yeah, MP now also has the BKB done, so he doesn't care about anti-mage, like, at all at this stage. 9 seconds of anti-mage not hurting you. Same once Yopaj has his own BKB. And Akashi is going for the Aghanim Scepter, but it's getting rough. 8k net with advantage for the Radiant side.
Oh, yeah, 5.
They're going for Scam, but can't even kill him off. He has the snowball saved to the side. Scam walking away. The war gets thrown out just to make sure that they finally take him down.
Okay.
And in the meantime, Marcy also has that blink BKB. Basher's getting closer. This Marcy is getting... He's almost the same net worth as the Anti-Mage, and he had a terrible laning stage.
That's crazy. Like, this Marcy is really scary. Like, he can literally kill anyone
Is under attack.
on the Dire side. We'll scout the Roshan, the Kroger.
Yeah, they need playing gun piece, but he's going for the AC. I can understand he just wants to be that aura carrier the entire time. However, Sanking like blinks in and it's just, oh, I'm dead every time.
Yeah. This is definitely a weird position here for this anti-mage. Like, he's gonna go eggs, which, you know, is a nice item, but it doesn't really change the status quo. I wonder, like, he's gonna need a basher eventually. And that's probably when he feels comfortable trying to win if the cross. Oh, we might find the anti-mage here.
Oh, yo, Budge.
Use the TP. What the hell? So unlucky for the storm. He gets found. He's just gonna die.
Oh, the snowball to the side. And Storm gets out. Tim's, what a save. I don't necessarily know what Yopaj was doing there. I think he tried to zip TP, but he forgot to zip.
I think so.
And
he was like
opens
400 range away from the anti-mage, and he just TPs in front of him. I guess it was nighttime, but yeah, it's so awkward.
And they're heading into the pit
Roche
right now.
Oh no.
And I guess there's just no response.
Yeah, the Roche for Akashi. That is definitely gonna help with him feeling safe.
They do smoke up, and obviously Storm can get there fast. Plus Dusk has a
Dire
TP.
scan. They will scout it. They know there's no roar, but Roche already done. They are trying to pincer them here on the right side. Marcy finds the beast. Oh my lord!
Burrow in, Nico pops the BKB, they already lose Jing. That is Dark Willow dead, chasing him for more. They're gonna go in for the Sanking, 2 dead. They have to bail out. Anti-Mage actually goes back in, will blow up Skem, has the Aegis, so he feels very confident in his approach. And will at least get a kill in response, but the Aegis is on the Anti-Mage and killing him off twice is a tough task.
Go for Marcy, but blink out. And that's going to be the end of it. So, still a good position for Akashi, but definitely not... His laning stage was so good that it felt like this was going to be like the freest anti-mage game ever. But as always, it's never the freest anti-mage game ever. And it is always a hard game when you're playing this hero.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the hero that makes it a curse.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing pretty well though, and now he's going after Nico. Not a lot of mana.
He does have the Aghanim Scepter now, so next mana break within 5 seconds burns an additional 20% max mana. And prevents the target from regenerating or gaining mana for a short duration, which is really, really good against, obviously, Storm.
Scam.
Oh. Jump in, Akashi is going to lose his first life.
That is careful. After he's ready. Beastmaster is nowhere to be seen though, so that's just a wasted Aegis.
Neither is Tusk, and he might get pincered. Talks right to Raven. There is the roar. God, that's a long stun.
Yeah.
Into a second long stun, and he is dead.
Omega dead.
Nico is going, I guess, Nullifier. Yeah, Nullifier is almost done on the Marcy. Didn't go Basher, interestingly enough.
Yeah, just trying to deal with the Ghost Scepter, right? There's one on the same king. Oh, happy being channeled. But
yeah, but there's no one there, so he can channel all he wants. It does nothing.
They do have a ward here that might scout the anti-mage depending on how Akashi plays.
Is he gonna walk forward? Yeah, he's not gonna walk forward. Not with the Sensor Tormentor there.
Okay. Dato's on the MP. A lot of damage.
Yeah, Natsumi is going for the shard next so that he can spot anyone in the tree lines. But he's pretty farmed. However, Raven right now, AC done, is 3rd in net worth on the Beastmaster.
Yeah, he's been farming a lot. He's gonna become a problem for sure. Like, just gonna be right-clicking for a lot of damage. The Senking is really, Max not having a fun time here with the Senking.
Dire are scanning.
Well, they
Scan.
are repping a possible fight the entire time. Scan comes out,
Scan
smoke on smoke.
connects.
Initiation from
the
your
Storm
punch gets used
Scepter.
perfectly. BKB looking for more. Can they get a good target here? The roar gets thrown out onto Natsumi. The
no.
NP TP'd and died instantly. Tim's tries to snowball save but comes in too late. Nico's dropping low and the damage is too much. Yopaj is the next one down and that is a huge fight here for the Dire side. And yeah, I mean, great job
Was a
there from
weird
Raven.
game. Really weird game
Raven
from Raven.
played that one
Like,
really well.
You had no business zipping in for as the Storm, and yeah, as you said, Raven being patient with the roar gets the. I mean, as long as the NP is gone, a lot of the DPS goes with it. I guess the Marcy does a fair amount, but didn't really get to do that much damage in that fight. She got kited.
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, that's
Is this GG?
2 sets of
Like,
racks.
under attack.
Not GG yet, but definitely 2 sets of racks.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle barracks are under
90% probability here, and only 60 gold. Gaben is a big anti-mage fan apparently, and Senking fan, that we know.
Radiant's bottom has fallen. Radiant's bottom
Very much so. And yeah, that's that fight was too. It's not, there's not even a basher or anything on the anti-mates to deal with BKB targets. He just got mowed down because of the roar, and then
Wait,
the
did he
entire
see
Aura army around it.
You see him now, and they are smoked, but no, here.
And Schem is gonna die.
Oh,
So they got that one, a freebie. Yopaj is going for the Aghanim Scepter next, but it's going to take quite some time before he has it. And even in that fight, like, Nico on that Marcy got blown up completely. The army of creeps from Raven, with the auras around it, just demolished him.
yeah. They're so tanky, like, with all of those auras. Just a lot of, at the end of the day, a lot of the damage is still magical on the Radiant side. Like, the Marcy does a lot of physical, but Storm and NP are doing a lot of magical and gets heavily mitigated by the pipe. You have an anti-mage that already has built-in magic resistance as well. So,
Honestly, if Raven roared the Storm in that fight, they probably would have lost.
yeah, I think so.
Because then there's nothing that stops NP from hitting, and he hits hard.
He does.
But
Unfortunately.
yeah, they need to kind of bait out the Beastmaster Roar the next time, or kill him off in time. But he's got 3.2k HP with 70% physical resist, 58% magic resist. So yeah, he doesn't take much
Now
damage.
the NP has to build an MKB for the butterfly on Akashi. Definitely not the progression he would have wanted, so... Oh, mid lane.
Yeah, this is a scary prospect here for the side of Aureus.
dire
Neck on neck against the enemies. One bad fight and it's game over.
Yeah, you don't want the anti-mage to be your first point of contact. You want anything, but you probably want the Senking, I think? Like, that's the easiest to kill
Oh.
hero, and you're gonna get it.
They do jump him. He's dead quickly. They're going in aggressively here onto the Marcy.
Marcy's
Roar gets
gone.
thrown out. Marcy is dead. Ice Path onto 2 though. Macropyre as well. A lot of damage. Akashi needs to be careful. Nico's trying to run away, but the Enchantress is pumping out damage from the side. Yule Scepter, no BKB usage on the Nature's Prophet. He doesn't get any right clicks in. Now he has the BKB TP. Natsumi has not been useful at all.
Yeah.
He TP's
they
in
get
late to the
best-
fight, and then afterwards doesn't pop BKB, gets lifted and completely ignored.
The thing is that he has to TP after the roar, right? Or else it's such an awkward, like, you don't want to have the same situation again. I guess ideally you would have wanted a Link in the sphere even, but he has to go MKB.
He's actually going butterfly.
Oh. Okay. It is... Yeah, it is another route. Like, it increases the DPS the Beastmaster does to you, and the Anti-Mage also doesn't want to go MKB, so it makes sense.
Mac dies very fast, but so does that little Marcy. Nico is just blown up once they get their hands on him.
Yeah, Nemesis though, showing their fangs here. 8% win probability. Even though the game... Yeah, I think it's just that the fights now are really hard for the Radiant to take in. Whenever they lose a fight, they just push so much faster on the side of Nemesis. Like, if the Beastmaster is alive, the buildings just explode.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, Yopaj just trying to get some farm for the Aghanim Scepter. Oh, Tim's got spotted there. He's been pretty impactful on the Tusk. The problem is they just don't catch the anti-mage. And he's now level 25, so he's got the 50% mana void cooldown reduction. Now it's a 20-second cooldown.
Holy moly. Very scary for that storm. He is getting close to his eggs though. 700 gold. Could see a big, you know, vortex into Ice Path. They managed to sink that. That could be a way back into this fight. It feels like they need a kind of a perfect team fight, pretty much, to have a chance.
Dark structures are fortified.
Well, they're trying to get the catch. And Yopaj
Is under attack.
still needs a little bit more cash, while the other side they're looking for a fight. Ponyo also in that last fight did a lot of damage with those impetus spears tossed on her opponents. Nico Underworld Vision needs to be careful, because of course one that has the technically would be the one that kills the anti-mage, but
Oh, X done on the storm, and that's Sentinel showing bottom. This could be a good fight if the storm finds an angle for the vortex.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
it's a nice illusion right there in the bottom.
I mean, he did TP, but he
Ran
got
back
there very fast with the haste rune.
And Beastmaster boots and bearing as well. Scam walking up and is very quickly dead. Has a buyback available in case it's needed, but that is looking to be the last set of racks, it seems. And Natsumi being forced. Yeah, that's Megas. Zippin trying to do anything here to counteract it, but it's not going to happen.
They have no angle. Like, it's just no buyback on the NP as well, so they don't really have
Going in onto the MP.
Good
Nice
save.
snowball save. Does get the hit in. Ice Pass onto 3. It's the Macropyre on top as well. Akashi, will he lose his first life? Natsumi is going for the right click fight against Akashi. Natsumi is dropping lower. Pike will get the Aegis popped at the very least. And the Sand King falls as well. Akashi, there is no more NP, so are they going for the finish push? It seems so. No buyback available for the MP. Bought out the butterfly, but it's a bit risky to continue on.
Yeah, just getting the tier 4 by herself. That's how.
Roar up in 20. But they at least stay alive. Ponyo is still chilling into the Radiant's base with no one of her teammates nearby.
Yeah, decides that it's just better to chill. Yeah, I mean, this game, I like that they're being patient here. Nemesis, obviously, like, they don't want to Like they don't really have any other lifelines. You need to take this series 2-0 starting from now, and they are very close from getting the first win in the series.
Yeah, this one is a indeed nail biter, one bad fight. Was a great catch, by the way, from Yopaj with that AoE electric vortex. If he has the shard and the level 25, like the damage output in that engagement jumps up massively, and they don't even get a spell off. Oh, zip in bottom. Jing gets nuked by just the zip, but Raven is looking for an angle to get the roar as a counter catch. Ponyo is the target here. Nice Hurricane Pike there. As the Tusk might go a little bit too deep. Gets roared up. Roar's now on cooldown actually. And there's going to be the Vortex on the back line. Epicenter comes out. Where is the NP? Finally joins the fray. Going in onto the Sand King, but they need the Nullifier right now. And Mac pops the BKB. Natsumi is dead in response. Nothing he can get done, and the NP has been crushed. Opaj with a nice Vortex again, but is dead to rights. GG gets called. And it is going to be the side of Nemesis that keeps themselves in the game. Anti-Mage, last bit coming in clutch right there. But just also, great performance coming out from Raven. And a
Dagger again, just being more lane oriented than they were in the past.
Yeah, they don't go for the Dagon anymore. It's a Blade Mill build every single time on Queen of Pains. I'm surprised that the Dagon just completely fell off.
I agree. I thought it was cool.
The spell amplification, especially from it, is the not spell amplification, but spell lifesteal. That was really good on it. But nonetheless, looking forward towards this game. I give the advantage to Team Aureus. I do think it is a very close game, regardless. But yeah, Aureus seems to be in a slightly favorable position. I think as a team, because as just in team performance, I think they play better so far, but also in their draft.
Yeah, I really like their drafts. They are Scam, like he is such a good 5. Like I'm not sure if he repeated a single hero that he played. So
well, he isn't allowed to play Chen anymore, so it's not like he can help it.
Yeah. But you know, he's always finding these very niche picks that work for a particular game, and I think he's been delivering quite a bit. As the runes spawn, just gonna be a 2 for 2.
Yeah, no shenanigans there. Easy trade, and okay, Scam wants to harass, but is taking a heap of damage. Nico needs to run in. Scam might die. Akashi's actually the one in trouble. Scam jukes his way through, but is first blooded. Nonetheless, Akashi does die afterwards, and that means he does miss at least a creep. Yeah, first blood is good value there.
Unless he dies again, which seems unlikely with level 1 Doom.
And Raven already 3 denies in the first creep wave. Well, one of them was his Eidolons, but still. The power of Enigma that you can't really do much against as an Abaddon. But you do have a Photic Shield that gets rid of like everything that the enemy has this game.
Well, not denying your creeps. It's not gonna get rid of that.
That is true, and you need to get that Radiance as soon as possible to be able to actually start the farming.
Yeah, this Enigma, like... I'm not sure if Doom would have been much better, to be honest, but yeah, like this aspect of the Enigma pick is going to be a problem. Like, Abaddon hates to have a bad lane. Just doesn't really recover really quickly.
Yeah, does have Mirana nearby though, and Scam is doing nasty harassments with the Starstorm, trying to keep the bats away.
Yeah, I like that he went for level 1 Starstorm just because he knew he was going to be against this Enigma. So, trying to do a little bit more damage against the Eidolons. But overall, this is a giga free lane for Raven.
And Mac in mid is also so far having a pretty decent time up against Yopudge. Obviously, the level 2 Shadow Strike is going to make it a little bit tougher. Does have the bottle.
Yeah.
For the regen to try and keep it going though. As Scam needs to be a little bit careful. Is going to get pushed back, but 2 leaps is better than 1. Gets out of dodge. And it's going to be Lotus time. And he fights.
Yeah.
Top side.
I don't think they can fight this Enigma. He has split Eidolons. Just have to give it up.
Yeah, too much damage coming out from Raven. He's going for the Helm of the Dominator and then full aura build just like last game. So no Blink Dagger shenanigans coming up this time around.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of a hard black hole game as we stated, right? So I do like the pathing here. You just go for this very zoo-oriented style.
And one of the more advantageous things to have against an Enchantress in a game is that Snapfire, because even with the shenanigans later in the game, you just get yourselves Lil Shredder, and if Enchantress has Untouchable, you still kill her with the higher level
also
Shredder.
pretty good to break refraction, right?
Yeah, it's quite solid here, and with the Doom as well, Scorched Earth available.
Fight in the mid lane.
Yeah, they're going for a kill onto Yopudge. Chances is also in the area. Mac dropping very low in response, but it seems Scam, he has a leap in a second. Jing gets smacked, but the scatter blast misses. And Jing just walks away. Wow, that was a whiff.
I mean, technically, it is kind of better that he walks, because you know he's gonna take longer to go back to the lane. But
No,
yeah,
not really. It takes longer. Like, he's probably still dead at this point for like a couple more seconds.
yeah, probably. Reason?
Because I want to have a pause.
You have learned nothing.
I'm not sure it works that way, but I want to hear the reason. Hello?
Cat ate my keyboard. Done.
Keyboard ate my cat.
That's some weird haunted house on a hill stuff.
10 minutes.
Did you hear? I don't know if horror has any interest for you, but there is an It movie coming. You know, the clown. Sorry, an It series.
Oh yeah, I did hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward towards that.
You like
Scary
horror?
clowns.
Like you like
I
spooky
know.
movies?
I don't. I'm really terrible with it, but I like the It movies because I remember watching the OG when I was young. With what's his name, Curry? Not Steph, but
Stephen Curry.
yeah. The drop 3-pointers all the way from downfield, easy.
Well,
Tim Curry, that's
Enigma.
it. Tim Curry. I couldn't think of the name.
Enigma continues to destroy the lane. TA is having a good time, even though the Doom is, you know, as always, kind of surviving here. Probably going for a Helm of the Dominator as well.
Yep. Needs the extra armor against the TA in lane in general. So that's going to be important. Jing takes the gateway towards top side. Natsumi, there's a helm. Actually, not a helm, but Ponyo is there with the Enchantress, and Raven is there as well. They're going to go for the tower dive. Onto the Abaddon they go. Does he get any backup, any TP help? Or is he just slowly going to burn? It seems it's going to be the latter, as Natsumi is Still alive for a little bit longer, tries to get the Ancient Suicide, and he
Deny.
does get the deny. Jumping from Skem into nothingness, as now Skem is in trouble and dead.
They did kill the catapult, the catapult of the wave, so the tower is going to remain alive. And they also show
Honestly,
3 heroes in the top lane, which means Yopaj gets a rune, but...
if Yopaj TP'd there, he probably would have gotten, like, all 3 kills.
It does feel that way. I guess, like, they started diving when he went for the rune, so it's always a hard choice, like, to give up the
Yeah,
rune
Tim's
or,
didn't have TP, so he couldn't join in case it would go wrong, but... yeah, that was a very, very deep dive.
It was. And, you know, it only gets worse here for Dizaba. He is quite poor at the moment.
Yeah, hasn't
You
even
have to
started his Radiance farm.
Yeah. The Doom can't really help that much either. He's gonna, you know, maybe take some towers for the Helmet Dominator, but that's about it. He did get to level 6. I wonder if they can rotate someone so that they can Doom chase the TA. If the TA just plays a bit too cocky, he might be able to punish Akashi, which is definitely the hero you want to slow down at the moment.
I mean, Tim's is literally just chilling in mid. He's not doing anything else but walking circles around mid.
Huh.
And now he's looking. No one's there. And then he walks back towards mid. Tim's. And they want to put a bit of pressure in on the tower, but in the meantime, Scam being chased down by the army of creeps there in the dire jungle.
Yeah, they want to go for the rune here. Pengo goes to the left side, but it is a shield rune bottom.
Topside Raven on the Enigma is getting his Helm of the Dominator delivered right now. Is also almost level 6, so gotta be careful with the black hole. Scam quickly leaps away before he gets caught.
Star's dead. There's no way you can stop this.
That one's gone. There's also no leap for Scam, so he has to be careful that he doesn't get caught. And the tier 1 tower, first one of the game, has been secured. And
tough one.
0 response at all.
Yeah, they cannot help Dizaba. And it's not that easy to kill the TA either. Maybe if you get a Doom into a cookie. But they're
Yeah,
not
but then
pressuring this at all.
they definitely get TPs to help.
Yeah.
He would die though on Akashi.
I think
And
it would.
they are going in, but there's already TP number 1, and Nico is in trouble. Jin can't be too well. He's staying close, so TP attempt and Doom is dead. Yep. Sonic Wave does find Jing at least as a counter kill, but
I'm not sure this is worth it, right? Like
it's 100% not worth it.
Yeah.
Kill
I
support.
think if it
Well,
just
Nico
blindly
did
dooms
die
the
to.
TA there.
Also, wait,
the clock
it is
would
worth.
be able to get that kill later.
Doom died to neutral. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
the
a bit
second
better.
death to a neutral so far.
True.
I'm baffled. He died.
Okay, so Abba
there.
is not stopping for like a Helm of Dom. He's going straight up Radiance because he feels too far behind. Which
I mean, he's not as far behind as Mac. He's just light years behind.
Yeah.
And that's why the Snapfire was the entire time in that mid position, just constantly harassing. Oh, they're gonna smoke up. That will they be able to get the kill? They're going for Akashi once more. Nico is already running in that direction. Still is farming up the Helm of the Dom. And these traps are annoying. As Nico is getting gone on, but there's Yopa jumping onto Akashi Doom immediately, and that should be a dead TA. They send in Mac. He has a Rolling Thunder in 3, but it doesn't matter. Pops the Invis rune. There is no sentry. Nico is possibly dead. Actually,
I
there's
don't
no
think
one
so.
else there. I
Yeah.
was thinking they might TP someone in to help, but guess Raven
Yeah,
doesn't
there's no
want to
follow-up.
go to the other
And
side
they
of
want
the
to address
world.
mid. This Mustacho man was tanking a lot of tower hits, but yeah, they're gonna glyph this catapult. They really want to force this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Arrow though against the catapult.
And there is the rolling thunder in. Snapfire has kisses, can't use it. Miranda ulti use, doesn't matter. Is a full 100 to 0 coming in. Yo Pudge jumping in, Sonic Wave onto Ponyo. Quickly blows him up to at least get a nice another freebie closing in on the Blade Build. But that's tower number 2 out of the game.
Yeah, Raven playing a very similar role than he did in game 2 with that Beastmaster. Just getting early towers, opening up the map. The TA is absurdly farmed. So Akashi once again, you know, just having the time of his life here.
Yeah, and on the other end, Natsumi is not that far behind, but of course won't really be able to catch up in farm until he gets his Radiance secured.
Yeah, and I mean, once he gets his farm, he does have a relatively advantageous matchup. But it will take a while as they're going to smoke you. There is Black Hole available, but Raven
the kisses, yeah, he is very dead. And that is a nice kill there for Natsumi, who almost has a Sacred Relic because of it. And the first use of the Mortimer's Kisses come in at a crucial time. And they're kind of like splitting it off pretty nicely because Yopudge has a Sonic Wave in another 30 seconds. Nico's got his Doom available, so they could make another play now and then another play in a minute and a half where the Mortimer's Kisses are back up. So they could keep on swapping between the ultis that way.
Sure. Do they have Diffusal Blade? Yeah, they don't have that, but there's a huge ancient stack here that the Batra is going to share with Mac. So that puts him close to the Blink Dagger, and that's also Diffusal for the Penguin.
Tower is under attack.
Well, that is needed, because the Pangolier is falling further and further behind. Akashi is top net with currently. Deso is almost finished, and that opens up Roche potential very easily for the Radiant team. Plus, of course, once, but that's way later, Tormentor comes
Is under attack.
into play as well. With the Enigma on your side, you take down structures and objectives in no time.
Yeah, I mean, they can Roche with the Deso as well. You're going to have minus armor from the Pango. No lucky shot points yet, but will be available in the future. Because they're going to smoke, I mean, they're going to Moonlight Shadow for a rune, and that's just a dead
Ooh,
Enigma.
that Sonic Wave onto the Pango as well. Interrupts him on the high ground. Tim's just barely clips the high ground. And Ponyo now needs to be a little bit careful.
Arrow? Not going to land.
But another kill, this one once again onto Raven. Sonic Wave used. Tims has his kisses in 5 seconds. And they were looking for possibly Ponyo, but won't be able to catch up.
Okay. I mean, this is great. Like, they're creating a lot of space for the Abaddon. He's been unbothered for the last 5 minutes. Lots of Q on cores. They kill TA, they kill Enigma twice. This Pangolier, as you said, struggling. So things are starting to bounce back here on the side of the Dire. And with the Blink Dagger being available for Nico, they can now use Doom as well as an aggressive spell.
Yeah, the Shrine of Wisdom there for the Snapfire.
Is under attack. Radiant's top tower
As
is under
Tims
attack.
is going for the mech. So same build as he did in game 1. Mech, probably pipe afterwards to build defense. It's a very good AC game if you get if they manage to
Are fortified.
Crimson Guard or AC game if they manage to get it. Counter ward.
Has
Tim is
Blink
getting
not doing
pushed
here?
back, but the cookie stun actually interrupts the Batrider drag back. And now they have kisses, they have
they
Doom,
found
they have a
Yay.
chase. There's the
Radiant.
Mortimer's kisses coming in. Doom gets thrown out, and he does get the TP back to
level 2.
base.
It's level 1
He's
Doom.
g-
He's not gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna stay alive. He TP's in the middle of 4 heroes.
Yeah, they don't have that many stuns. It's like Cookie and Arrow, pretty much. I guess Infernal Blade was on cooldown.
Jing gets caught, but they just have no chase or catch. They go with the blink. Yeah, he's gonna get the TP right in front of him again. As Mac does dive mid to Tim's and the Yopudge Sonic Wave once more. Yeah, this Bangalore just doesn't have a game.
Yeah, he got trashed real hard. And now they are losing towers. So, a little bit unfortunate here. He does show up. This might be enough to hold it for now.
Yeah, they have no cooldowns on the Dire side. They're trying to go for the Enchantress, but it's really hard to hit anything. Batrider jumps in the middle of them. Queen of Pain is here as well. Mac joins the fun. It has Rolling Thunder in 18 seconds. I'm gonna go for Akashi.
There's a black hole available.
Yeah, they might use this as a bait. Natsumi still has borrowed time. Had to level it because he almost lost his HP there. There's the black hole usage. Can they interrupt it? No, they cannot. And a fat mistake from Natsumi does get taken down by the Dire, which is weird.
They dive tier 1 with no cooldown, no Doom, no Sonic Wave. The Snapfire wasn't even here.
And
good
now
cookie, but might
Snapfire
not be
is in
enough.
trouble. Oh, knocks him to the low ground, but there is the Akashi TA, and nice little double kill coming in. Yeah, they just had no ultis. There was no spells available on the Dire side to use.
Yeah,
Enigma
really
walks
weird,
in,
like-
black hole.
Yeah. This reminds me of that one play where they kind of threw the advantage in game number 2. So hopefully, you know, it's not gonna matter too much. But yeah, it just shows that they really want the tier 1 tower bottom. Like they want the TA to be kicked from that area. She's just been farming way too much. But they needed to have waited a couple of seconds to go for that play.
Yep. Bangalier's ulti is a lot shorter than the others. Or, well, currently 90 seconds, but the other ones have a very long ones. Jing, Batrider caught out. Will be at least a kill added in for Yopudge on the Queen of Pain, who is having a very good game. 6 kills, 0 deaths, and 2 assists. Ponyo dodges the arrow, but the kisses will finish the job. And I mean, every ulti essentially should be a kill for the Dire team, and they're trying to make that happen as well.
Yeah, not really any saves, so yeah, they're doing a good job. You know, they do have more kills than the Radiant, but the towers being up still is a bummer. Like bottom tower and mid tier 1. I mean, actually, every single tier 1 is up for the Radiant, which is quite annoying when you're getting all of those kills but cannot transition into anything else.
Yeah, objectives are very important. Speaking of which, Tormentor is going to be up soon. If you get it on the Snapfire, the Shard, that's amazing. If you get it on the Mirana, that's very sad. On the other side, get it on Enchantress, it's really good. If you get it on the Batrider, it's sad. So, both sides have one good, one bad Shard to claim.
Very smart assessment.
Yeah, they're looking for the Tormentor top.
Less of you.
There's a fat rotation here from Nemesis. Mirana ulti.
He is going to be
This is
back up in
nice.
15, so all of the cooldowns pretty much available. As they find a TA, this could be huge.
Lasso in response on the Doom. TA just walks away. The entire Doom's wasted. Rolling Thunder continues, and Doom is dead. Oh my, they have to run away. Sonic Wave onto Jing. Batrider is going to stay alive as well. They tried to get the disengage, but it is... Yeah, that's... Like, you doomed the TA, and the TA just blinks away.
I lagged so
refraction.
hard when that fight started. I have no idea what happened. Like, as soon as the Doom got used, I was like... I was...
Okay,
stuck
so what
in
happened
frame for
was
10 seconds.
a Doom was used on TA, and TA blinks away, and then Rolling Thunder came in and killed everyone.
Refraction
Or
TA got
killed
doomed.
2.
I see.
Yeah. If Pangolier got
Outbreak?
doomed, you probably win that fight. But even like dooming TA does very little to nothing. Like he can't use his spells, which sure it sucks for him, but doesn't really care.
Well, definitely.
And now the free shard did go to wait.
Scam?
Yeah, to Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Enchantress. So it is actually the good shard that they managed to gain.
Yeah, I definitely don't want sticky napalm one.
I mean, it does help with the tower push that they already have quite a decent amount of. And they're looking for a smoke gank. Yopaj is a great kill if they can secure it. Lasso drag, black hole at the ready. Trying to get the jump away, but nope. No disengage possible for the Queen of Pain. And 6 kills she picked up for the Bat Rider. Yeah, they got themselves, what? 4 blink daggers on the Radiant side. So, very heavy on the initiation now.
That's a tier 2 falling. No black hole even being used, which means they can still force things like Roshan, which they will quickly rotate towards, and I'm not sure they have any means to stop this.
Yeah, the Natsumi Abaddon has Orchid, which, sure, it's an item. It's one of the items. It's just not going to help in this situation at all.
They're gonna try here. Roche, 20% HP.
They do have Sonic Wave, Mortimer's Kisses.
Doom on the Enigma. That's a good
okay,
one.
That's a big one. Can they kill him off? Forced after the high ground, and Scam trying to chase him down. The Kisses come out, but it's too far away. But they can steal that Roche if they're fast enough. Yopaj still has that Sonic Wave at the ready. Roche is dead. The Age gets picked up by Natsumi, and they will fade away with the advantage.
I'm surprised how underwhelming every single Doom has been in this game. Like, they're not really able to get on top of any of the heroes they wanted. I think it was 2 TA. I guess the first Doom did kill the TA, but then no, she TP'd away, right?
The very first Doom did kill TA, and then yeah, the second Doom she TP'd away. Third Doom she blinked away. Fourth Doom, they force-staffed Enigma away, so...
Yeah.
The Dooms aren't very effective so far.
Not ideal. They did steal the Aegis though, which is nice, but regardless, they're still forcing this tower. The Black Hole is still available on Raven, and I think they're gonna get this for free.
Well, Natsumi is close towards his Blink Dagger, so that they have a couple more heroes that can actually initiate with the Queen of Pain and the Doom. But these, you know, the Pipe of Insight, the Force Staff on the Bat Rider, the Chances with the Drums, all these tools are really helping the Radiant team to stay alive. And I mean, and Raven has actually fallen off a little bit, but it's really Akashi that has just spiraled out of control in terms of net worth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raven here.
There's the Mortimer's Kisses as well. Soaks up so much of the damage, but eventually it's going to be too much as they do take down the Enigma once more.
Very stable game from the Fires. Like, he had that one death, but he's definitely allowing, not only he absolutely stomped back to the ground, but lots of kills, a lot of space being created, not really stealing a lot of farm, but still contributing quite a bit.
And well, let's see, Nico is going for the Shiva's Guard. Or any interesting items being built up. Queen of Pain's also going for Shiva's Guard, so okay. That's a build.
The armor is important, but yeah.
Yeah, but then I'd rather go AC.
The same thing in a game yesterday. Like there was a Centaur with Shivas and like a mid-hero with Shivas.
I think so. I mean, to be fair, we also saw a Radiance, double Radiance yesterday as well. So.
Yeah, but I think double Radiance makes more sense than Shivas, because like Radiance at least helps you farm. Shivas is like it's a team fighting item.
Yeah, it's extra armor. Vision.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can buy a plate, man. That's the same amount of
True,
armor.
but it doesn't give you
Get
vision.
an AC. It's true. So Abaddon, we'll use that Aegis, gets a free tier 1 tower, blinks out. Very nicely done. Lots of drawings here. They want to go to the top side and maybe force this tower as well. But gonna die.
Okay, Doom gets thrown out onto the Enigma.
Arrow?
There's the Rolling Thunder as well. Can they kill off the Enigma? No, they can't. Force Staffy's out of there. Nico in trouble. The Doom Sonic Wave needs to be used to try and keep him alive, but there's the Lasso Dragon. Jingbat right against the catch. Natsumi focuses down an Eidolon for no good reason as he blinks in aggressively here. Has that Aegis, has the borrowed time. Mac is trying to run away. Can he get caught? Nope. Swashbuckle to the high ground and he TPs out to safety. They will lose the Enchantress and the Bat in the end, but Doom, again, they doom someone and it's just forced that by.
Yeah, which, you know, I think if you're gonna doom someone that has, like, just leaves the fight, the Enigma is definitely the one you want to address, because Black Hole just allows the CA to go ham. As you said, dooming the TA doesn't really do that much anyways. But they're like in catch, right? Neither support really wants to initiate, and the co-op is initiation but doesn't really have a stun. So maybe after Shiva's Vise is an interesting choice here for Apage, just to have a little bit more catch.
Well, there we have another kill onto Mac as he gets caught by Natsumi on the side, Orchid, and then he is a sitting duck. No way of getting out of the Orchid silence. Net worth wise, they do take a slight lead once again here on Aureus, but the game is so incredibly close.
Not really performing to the level I expected of him.
Disappointed dad face right there.
I mean, it is a hard game, you know, laning this spot, but he also had the Senkin game. Not really played that well. They're gonna get the tier 2 tower top though, so regardless, that's still map control. Fine.
And bottom lane, yeah, they take down the tier 2 tower, so they just do some little tower trading. Does Schem have anything? Okay, he has a solar crest on the Radiant side, Loadsword being built up on the Batrider. That's going to be pretty solid if the Doom gets spell reflected. That's also mainly it for now. And okay, he decided not to go Shivas on Doom because the Shivas is done on the Queen.
Exactly. I mean, AC definitely was better. Roche gonna take a while to spawn, so this is a kind of a slow game. But I mean, this TA is still huge. Has a full Daedalus. Could like potentially even like one shot the Abaddon depending on when she goes for the melt attack. Like before he can pop the OT, I mean.
Yeah, it gets scary with the Abaddon the longer the game goes as well. Because eventually you get to a point where you get like Ags, and then you have a, what, 9-second borrowed time, but that's very far in the future. We still need like a solid 30-40 minutes before we reach that mark.
You go a full Blowthorn on the Yab as well, so does give them some Roche potential if they're able to go for that. As the scan, both scans being used at the same time.
And yeah, the Tormentor is going to be up soon. That's why both these teams are roaming around that top area.
BKB getting very close for Raven, so his Black Holes are still going to be really hard to land unless he finds the Doom, but it is going to make things easier. Is done. Now, curious to see what the co-op's gonna go for. This is not the greatest BKB game, so it's maybe Lincoln's is the option here, just so you don't get lassoed and killed.
Yeah. The supports in general should probably get a Lotus. Snapfire has a blink now on Tim's, so that's an interesting choice. But obviously, Lotus is a good item, really good item for the Dire against. I mean, it gets rid of the TA silence, the Enigma Malefice, but also the Spell Reflect on the Flaming Lasso and whatever items are being built up sooner rather than later.
Definitely. The Abaddon now going for a overwhelming blink. Attack speed's low against the TA is very nice.
And then he has 3 items because he goes for like full upgrades on all of them. That's so weird.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, pretty slow game. Next point of contention is definitely Roche. Both sides know how important it is. Like, you want to deny that from the TA, but at the same time, the team fighting advantage is on the Radiant. Like, have Black Hole rolling Thunder, it is not even less so. So you kind of have to bait some spells, either of a buyback TP to the outpost or just having the Abaddon being first point of contact.
Oh, they're going in?
We'll see.
Lasso drag onto Skem, and that's a very quick kill. Roche is up in 40 seconds.
No buy on the one either.
And of course, this next Roche, they let the last one slip through their hands on the Radiant side. The big ultis on the Team Aureus lineup are very scary to fight into. So it's understandable that they walk back, especially the Mortimer's Kisses from downtown, who is now level 18, so he has it level 3.
They got control of the outpost as well, so it's not easy for the Dire to... Okay, he actually blinks at the time Roshan spawns. This might just be it for Roshan. I don't think they're going to be able to congregate.
Yeah, that's dead before they get there. Akashi just hits it so hard.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're starting to group up, but
There's a banner still in the pit. But yeah. I mean, Nico was on the other side of the map going for his AC farm. Pushing high ground is not the worst for the Radiant side, which is a big plus. Like, Dire doesn't have great defense. Especially with Quap not having Ags yet. If Quap gets Ags, then high ground is really hard to do.
Yeah, she has Octarine queued up, but I feel like it would be... I mean, she did get the Sonic Wave talent, so you probably actually just go Octarine. Just gonna have as many Sonic Waves as possible. This game is probably the most nail biter. Not only because the team that loses is gonna be eliminated, but because like there's so many big team fighting spells, so the teams are just looking for the perfect window.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, they're looking for the avenue into this this game. Nico is trying to push the top. Like, they're trying to counter push. Obviously, it's hard to kill off the Abaddon. He's even going for Refresher. God, this is such a weird build. The Abaddon.
Yeah. Let's be careful. Like, he might even run out of mana. Like, not only Abaddon, like, actually has the mana. Hard for him to...
Oh, 4 TPs.
Wait, hell? Oh, they... How do they...
Natsumi walks up the high ground, but he blinks out quickly before any damage comes.
Okay, they do have the high dive.
Okay, going in. Natsumi turns his attention to Akashi. That's going to be the Aegis popped. But where's the Enigma? That's the question. Raven, jump in. Doom onto the Pangolier. Going in for the Bat Rider next. And the Bango.
Sort of.
And Akashi is being chased by Tims, gets the blink out to the side, is still being chased further. Tims actually jumps in front of him, but is trying to stay alive. Uphill miss coming in. Cookie back in response. They take him down, and Tims the MV freaking P right there. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was a really weird call anymore by Akashi. Like, he just blindly dove that high ground with no vision, and this just put him in a terrible position. Like he didn't have BKB in the inventory, so he dies to the Bloodthorn of the Abaddon solo, and there was no angle for the Enigma to get a good black hole. So he just got totally isolated. Couldn't blink out because of the Radiance as well after the Aegis was over. I think they arrowed once he spawned, so he also couldn't just get out.
It was also kind of hilarious to see that Doom, like Nico blinks on top of both the Enigma and the Pango, and Doom's the Pango, because he's like, Enigma doesn't use black hole anyway.
Yeah. Very I mean, did we see there was like one black hole this entire game, right? It was the one where like Mina 10.
The one bottom where he caught Natsumi, and
Yeah.
I think that's the only one.
Yeah. I mean, in his defense, he did get doomed like 4 times, but it was like
true.
Doom decided that Pangolier is a better target now with the eggs and everything.
Which it probably is, because the Pangolier is the one that opens up the fight so that there is an avenue for the black hole to come in.
Exactly.
But also Natsumi
Which is
is
why
close to
it's so
his
weird.
refresher.
I guess the TA wanted to do the same thing because she had the Aegis, but she just went in a little too early. There was no follow from anyone else.
Sometimes you make an oopsie daisy. And this was one of those. And Sonic Wave spam from Yopaj. It's very annoying because you see it, you hear it, and you're like, am I missing something on the map? But no, it's just because YOLO. Oh, jump in onto Yopaj. They do get, he has the Outworld staff. He doesn't get the blink away.
Oh,
yes, he does. But dropping very low. Blink gets healed up in the meantime. Natsumi is going to be able to stay alive as well. Doom thrown out onto Raven Enigma. They will lose the Doom in the end, but they keep the Quap alive.
Damn, I mean, so tanky with the Shivas, 3000 HP because of the Octarine. Extremely hard to catch with the build. Damn. Just shoving waves with Sonic Wave, it's so dumb.
Nah, that was way too close, because of course if the Quap dies, they just walk up the high ground, really.
Yeah.
As Yopaj is going for a refresh orb, really doesn't like that Aghanim Scepter, it seems.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 ults definitely very far. Maybe he already committed, so there's no hardly he will for it.
Natsumi is about 700 gold away from his refresher, so he'll have double burrow time. If he at one point gets the Ags as well, then that's 18 seconds of not being able to die.
I'm surprised he didn't go like Bash or Abyssal. You know, cancel BKB as well. It just allows you to do more damage with Lothar. Item for.
I mean, he went overwhelming blink as well instead of like swift blink, so he's just playing strength, core, survive, sustain Abaddon this game. Yeah. Which I kind of like because you are playing against that Enigma, so who is close to the Aghanim Scepter being done. That will actually be very problematic in an upcoming fight.
Yeah, the Quap is so big that like I wouldn't be surprised if the highest damage is going to be Yopaj's anyway. So it's like he doesn't have to be this DPS dealer necessarily, or at least exclusively, as they will get some sentries out.
Marana ulti Snapfire is going for the Ags, but we get the same story as the last time, where Enigma just pops the black hole and do you have an interrupt? Yopaj Sonic Wave, yay!
20-second cooldown.
Natsumi's got the refresher. Yopaj
so
as the refresher. Raven's got the Ags. Let's see, what else is there? Enchantress is going for a Witchblade.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I mean, the mischance of the Radiance, but that's like, what?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And yeah, Nico's Ags is now also ready to be delivered if he wants to, but obviously you're at a point, third Roche is coming up, that's Refresher Roche. You kind of want to have buyback for that one. He is going to get the full Ags delivered now though. And will they get that Roche? It is... How long is it going to take for it to spawn? 44 seconds, not too bad.
Yeah, looking for an opening here. We do have a gem. This Quap is absurdly strong. Like we could have like 3 Sonic Waves in a fight potentially. The fight's long enough.
Easily. The Sonic Wave cooldown is 26 seconds, and he has a Refresher, so that's already 2.
Yeah. Radiant Scan doesn't clip anyone.
Yeah, they're smoked up. They're looking for Roche. It just respawned as well. So this is scary territory, because of course at this point buybacks are very important. This is a very important Roche not to let go. Top lane, Tim's is trying to push it out together with Nico's creep, but they're going through the lane and they have to be careful. Nico is trying to break the smoke. Yep, it's broken. Dust used.
By the way, Tim's has an eggs, so can save people from Lasso and Black Hole if he...
Yeah.
Although there is eggs on the Enigma, and we did see people trying that out and not.
And it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Without the Aetherens, it doesn't work.
Yeah, he definitely needs it. His enchantment is cast range, but it's only 100 extra. Oh.
Well, that's a way to use it. Yeets a creep into the Roche pit. See if they're busy with it.
They saw how fast they can Roche on the Radiant side, so you have to keep tabs constantly. Have the arrow as well to get vision.
You do get the roar now, because the first Roche was killed by the Dire side, second by the Radiant, so now if they try to go for Roche, you get the disarming roar. Oh, Ponyo is in the front line. Natsumi jumps in, but okay, the kisses come out. Sonic Wave as well, and there's just nothing really hits on the Enchantress. Walks away, Scam. And this popped.
Oh, not great.
Of course, Raven on the back at the line as well, ready for that big black hole play. And no one on the Dire side has a buyback. Lasso drag onto Nico. Dude gets a great double Sonic Wave from Yo Punch! Oh, Black Hole used there, gets a 3-man catch, but he dies right afterwards. Yo Punch with the damage. Doom AoE now from Nico, and that is 4 dead, looking for everything here. My god, Yo Punch is my idol. What was that? Oh, 9k damage.
Rune, double Sonic Wave, so he has it already, and that's only a 70-second refresher with Roshan. Holy shit.
That was nuts. He has, with the spell amplification, he does 1,000 damage with Sonic Wave. He had like a 4-man twice Sonic Wave in that fight.
Refresher as well. I guess you give it to the Doom. He's the one that...
Yeah, the double Doom.
Yet. Yeah, with eggs.
But that changes things significantly this game.
I mean, Yopaj, honestly, to me, Yopaj is the MVP of this game. Like, he had a super stable game. This is a game where you're playing against Lasso, you're playing against Black Hole. He only died once. Absolutely stomps his lane. And
I do apologize, Yopaj. I will never doubt your builds. Ags is for suckers. If you can just one-shot them immediately at the start of the fight. He also has Refresher almost back up thanks to the Octarine. Damn, Ponyo's damage. And there's no Black Hole for another 65 seconds either, so they could just push high ground if they want. They've got the Aegis, they've got double Doom if they want to. Wait, who has the... Oh, the refreshers on the Snapfire.
Oh. Yeah, I guess the move finishes Refresher relatively early. Has a Devour charge very soon. Could potentially sell the Dom, right? You probably have to sell an item anyway, so... Yeah, there you go. Gets the Refresher.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay.
TA still doesn't have shard, like... What? I've seen TAs go for, like, third item.
True. I'm surprised that we didn't see
BKB on the
different
Baton.
builds from the Enigma. I guess like if you go Lincolns on Enigma, the Doom's gonna get eggs anyways. But it's a game where it's so hard for Raven. Like he had a really good time, got the early towers, but if you need black holes for control, like it's a really hard game to do anything.
Yeah, Nico now also has the refresher, so you have the double Doom, you have double Snapfire, everything, double Sonic Wave, double, especially double Borrow time is really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, Mac, they have vision of him. He's gonna get caught. Skem is nearby as well, just chilling. Throws in a little arrow for some cheeky fun, and Nico is gonna get a huge catch there on Mac.
Radiant's top tower is
Buyback
under
on
attack.
the Pain though, so if they can force a fight with the Run and the Doom away from everyone, could be good.
You know,
scared.
Abaddon actually does very little damage right now if you look at just his right clicks. It's like 250, which...
Dire are scanning.
It's all pop,
comparative.
man.
Yeah,
Yopai's the real carry here.
Natsumi just there to stay alive. And there's also Silver Edge on the TA, so Natsumi has to be a little bit careful of not getting meld struck and then broken. Or Silver Edge hit broken and then die before he can pop the borrow time.
For sure. Jam on Scam. He's almost level 25. Holy shit. He's higher level than the Doom on Scam.
Yeah, but that's just Scam. You know, he's almost going for Ags next, which is it's nice. I guess Starstorm does now also add the mischance.
Yeah.
So it is better now with that facet than it used to be. It's still weird, but it's, yeah, I guess, you know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. It's good against TA. Like, her BKB doesn't... I mean, did she... Okay, no, she did use a lot of BKB charges, never mind. But, yeah, once you use BKB, that mischance is gonna be a big problem. Until she gets to 29 and gets refraction spells. So Aegis is gonna expire. That's the problem. Like there's so many. This Enchantress is so annoying that you can't really go high ground, even though she's like almost bottom of the network.
Lasso drag back and the potential black hole, obviously, with the Aghanim Scepter behind it. So I guess it's waiting for the next Roche, so that Scam also gets a refresher. Oh, he has the Ags and the 3 multi-shot Sacred Arrows, so then it is kind of cool.
But you know, it does buy time for the Enigma to get a refresher. Buys time for potentially the Batrider to get an Ags. He already has Aetherlands. He's halfway towards the gold of an Aghanim Scepter if he wants to. You gotta be careful about that.
Yeah, you gotta have buyback money available. And, you know, yeah, Natsumi is going for bots level 2, because you want to have the buyback immediately back into the fight. Shenanigans.
I wonder what I guess the backpack DM just 3-1 win. You're gonna have double borrow time, double A on disc, double BKB with this build, which is
like 5 lives, but yeah.
almost a cat. Very close to cat.
And Queen of Pain will have the free what? That okay? Queen of Pain gets the shard for the first time.
And Axe.
And a fully equipped. Oh no, is still going for the equipped axe part, but can just afford it at the moment anyway.
Yeah, so the blade mail. But that's the refresher on Enigma. So next Roshan, they will have the double black hole. They're struggling so much to use, especially if the Doom Mags now. It's even harder than it used to be.
Well, they are keeping this game going. Net worth advantage is growing, but will they be able to capitalize on it? Because again, high ground is still scary. They don't really have a save for Enigma, so if they get the black hole on Enigma, he is out of the fight, which is the very big factor in these engage. Like, you've got the refresher, double black hole, BKB shenanigan, but if you just get doomed, it's the end.
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem, like the fact that they have this huge advantage, but yeah, Baron, with the build that he has, he's not gonna go.
He does have an A on this.
Oh.
Yo Fudge, Sonic Wave, Black Hole gets used. Can they get there to help out in time? And that's going to be the refresher used. Double buyback on the dire side to go back into the fight, but they're just going to try and disengage here as much as possible. TP from Raven, Enigma gets out. Nico is not going to get anything with his first Doom, and Natsumi gets his borrowed time popped in the end. So double buyback on the dire side and 0 gained out of that fight.
That was really weird. Like, Yopaj blinked on top of the hero that got initiated, so he just gets black holed with the Mirana. Just...
Yeah, he tried to Sonic Wave them away to keep Scam alive, but Scam has an A on this. Like, he's not going to die normally. Now, because Quap was there as well, he tries to help and turn it with the Quap, but that, yeah.
He had buyback anyways, right? So he might as well just get the intel and fight like the Doom was really far away. I thought that they wanted to bait Black Hole so Doom could cancel it, but he was so far away, Nico. He has travels, but there's no one to travels to. He doesn't have bots level 2 just yet.
Yeah, and that significantly makes things a lot more problematic now, because Yopaj dying is a... Yeah, if they kill Yopaj, they can very easily win at that point. Like,
yeah, like he's so much of their damage. This is a bad, and like he's annoying. He's gonna be alive for God knows how long, but he's not doing enough damage.
Like, he can't even kill Enchantress on that about it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna stare at it menacingly.
Roche is back up. The refresher on Enigma still has a ways to go. So it's not a bad time to fight if you're dire, but remember, you did use 2 buybacks, so...
You do have double Doom at the ready. In 10 seconds. Yeah, they know they're coming in. Observe ward playground as well, trying to spot him out.
A good wraparound though. They're gonna find some good targets. If they find a Bat Rider, that's the best one.
Oh, nuts to me, and this pops. And this number 2 pops. As they will find Ponyo. Enchantress dead. 80 seconds, no buyback available. The rest of the Dire team is on the run. And Nico going in, gets the Doom off on to the Bat Rider. Akashi, can he get away? He is invis with that Silver Edge. Will be able to force staff and TP out. So that should probably be Roche for the Dire side. Being secured for Yopaj getting that Aegis. I'm saying probably, but they're heading in that direction.
Yeah,
and
I think so. Like, this Abaddon already has 5 lives, so he doesn't need Aegis.
No, I'm more... Ooh, Nick almost gets the catch there on Pango. But it's more... they're here and they might want to fight for that Roche.
I don't think they can. I mean, it's just so dangerous.
Yeah, but they do have double black hole. And if you kill Yopaj, you know the game is won, essentially.
Nah, they're too scared. They're too scared. You don't really have a way to take this fight, so.
Yeah, they'll get themselves that Roche. Refresher shard, cheese, banner as well.
Who even gets
still
the shard, right? Mirana, double Moonlight Shadow, double 6 Topo Arrow.
double A on disc. It's the double. I mean, in that previous fight, bottom, did you see what Natsumi did? He blinked in. His A on disc got popped. He popped refresher. So he was like, I'm not even waiting for my ulti to pop. Just go refresher on my A on disc and continue.
Yeah, they do have nullifier on TA now, so you do gotta account for that. But no one else really wants to buy a nullifier, like on the Radiant side. So it's pretty much only Natsumi that can dispel those things.
Well, it is close game. Natsumi is going for the Aghanim Scepter as well. The equipable Ags in this game. As it is probably going to be a 60-minute game. Unless they go for a very good fight at the moment. Yopaj does have that Aegis, so he can't. I mean, you don't want to put him in the front line either. For the tower take, because no buyback at the ready anytime soon. Snapfire level 25 is very nice to have. Is already level 27. I mean, everyone right now has. On the Radiant side, they're still lacking in terms of their level 25s. I mean, not Enigma doesn't even have level 25 yet.
Huh. I mean, honestly, right now, you don't even want to get the Eidolon summonings because it's just free gold for the clock. She's just going to Sonic Wave everything. It's out of the 25s, I think the biggest one that they're lacking is maybe Inch. Just getting the impetus damage. I think she, like, honestly, I think it just try to become a carry as this Enchantress. Like, not that he's not trying already, but...
Yeah, he's definitely trying. But has to be careful, because he just took the... Yeah, they're right on his heels. Jump in, Ponyo is caught. And there's the mini Ravage taken down. Yopaj gets that kill onto Ponyo. Has a buyback available, which is a plus.
Yeah, but that sucks, because that is the hero that kind of makes it hard to go high ground. So he has to, like, pretty much buy back now, or you're already going to lose this tier 3.
Well, forever hold your peace. As they have the banner down, they are going to try and push it. There's going to be Aeon Disc popped and borrow time. And Natsumi walking back. Does have the refresher available.
Get the banner out of this, but they can reset.
Yeah, he didn't pop the refresher, so but Aeon Disc still has like 140-second cooldown.
But I'm surprised he's keeping the refresher shard on the Abaddon. I was like, I think the Mirana would be happy.
Would be okay with it. It's not like he's got any space in his inventory.
Oh no, he's gonna have to drop Greater Healing Lotus.
I love that Tim's bought Helm of the Dominator just so he has something to shoot every single time. He should get Helm of the Overlord so he can shoot out one of those croakers that have the AoE stun. The one that Doom has, the Congregations of the Deep Fate.
By the way, minute 60, we finally got it.
Oh, jump in on to Bat, but he gets away. 60 minutes indeed. We get ourselves some tier 5 neutral items. BKB used on the TA, so that's on cooldown for 90 seconds. They still have the Aegis on Yopaj for another 40 seconds.
And Abaddon finally going for the eggs he wanted, so we'll get to see double AoE borrow time shenanigans when he gets to his level 30.
And then 9-second duration is like the miscoil shooting to your allies is cool and neat and stuff. Against Black Hole, it was better with the old shard that you had on Abaddon.
Yeah.
But the 9-second duration borrow time is nuts. That time too is 18 seconds of just not being able to be killed.
By the way, did we see any tier 5 just yet?
I'll quickly check.
Oh,
Let's see
Dezo
what
2
we have.
OTA.
Yeah, Stygian Dezo. Outworld, Fallen Sky. Okay, jumping onto Mac, and the Pangolier is arrowed. Scam skill. He hits Jing on the side with the triple arrow.
No.
And Yopaj has a Fallen Sky, so he gets an extra blink added in. And
Yeah, and that's a timeless relic as well, so timeless enchantment, meaning, I mean, these sonic waves hurt so freaking much. Holy shit.
they're 1150 damage per sonic wave. Natsumi's Aeon Disc is popped.
Arrows.
Random arrows flying out all over the place. Time to put it to
Tier
dead.
5. Whoa!
Okay. Yep, that is Aeon, the Silver Edge that we kind of knew about, and that's why I was curious if he was actually.
Even with without the Silver Edge, it's just so much damage that you don't even have time to. If you do more damage,
Akashi
to die.
gets doomed. The black hole, but Nico gets dragged the wrong direction. But there is going to be the life back. Helm of the Undying comes up, and he is going to get taken down in the end. Chase in deeper. Yopaj needs to get out of there. As Raven, the Mortimer's Kisses are flying out, but Yopaj gets the blink backwards. They're not buying on the Radiant side. Natsumi actually bought back to rejoin the fray. Finally, they get their TA joining the fray. Akeshi is here. Will they continue for more? There is another black hole available. No BKB though. They drag Tim's back. Natsumi charging forward. Has that refresh orb this time around. There's going to be the Doom! Coming up. The AoE Doom from Nico just in the nick of time. As the Sonic Wave jump deeper is here and they clear it up. It is going to be, after a lengthy game, Team Aureus eliminating Team Nemesis. So the TI team stays home.
Yeah, feels pretty bad. Really long game. It could have been any